Welcome back, everyone. My name is Patrick.
This is Tyson here, live from Cold Lake, Alberta.
Live stream tonight of the Edmonton Oilers, LA Kings. Yeah, like Tyson said, coming to you live from Cold Lake, Alberta. And yeah, big game tonight. Battle for second place in the Pacific Division between the Oilers and Kings.
And you know what? I think both of us, I think for fair measure, kind of discounted a couple of games ago the Oilers' chances at first and obviously questioned what we had to do to get into second. And a win against the Coyotes, a win against the Vegas Golden Knights, and suddenly coupled with a win tonight against the Kings. And that outlook has changed dramatically. But big game tonight, you got to get it done first off.
Yeah, and the Oilers haven't had much luck against the Kings this year. They only played the one game, or has they played twice? I can't remember now.
I think we played that January 9th game or whatever, where we had the couple fights.
Right. No, there's twice, because I remember I saw a game earlier in the fall where they lost. And at least the Oilers had some fight back in that last game, so hopefully tonight can result in their first win over the Kings this season, because obviously very badly needed win.
And the nice part is, for us as Oilers fans, we know that since that LA Kings game on January 9th, we have been the best team in the NHL. I think on points percentage, not record-wise. I think Boston or somebody still has us there, but on points percentage, I read somewhere today that it is indeed us atop the NHL since that meeting against the LA Kings, so that's kind of special.
Yeah, it was kind of a springboard game for us, for sure. Basically saw a brand new team after that hockey game.
Yeah.
I think just like all the fights, they were really key into like building the team atmosphere, and we were still without Evander Kane at that point, so the Oilers really needed a catalyst, and they got multiple catalysts that night that really helped turn the season around. And yeah, it's been basically a brand new team here in the second half.
So I think from that game, we've all seen the highlight of Zach Hyman chirping right off the face-off with Draisaitl. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna go. And I think a lot of people have said, I don't think Draisaitl was too appreciative that Hyman was gonna do that. I think now, looking back on it, Draisaitl, if that was his opinion, I think probably has a different opinion on that one now.
For sure, yeah. I mean, you're nice to see guys like step up like that, and you don't want to see it's because Hyman's obviously not known as an enforcer, so to see him step up and be that catalyst, I think, yeah, why wouldn't you love that at this point?
And that was the biggest part for the Oilers. They needed something to go right. They needed something to go their way at that point. Obviously, that was a big California road trip, and they went down against the LA Kings, but they didn't go down without a fight. And we all know what happened after that, beating up on Anaheim and San Jose. Budsy, what's the Peanut Gallery got to say over there? All right. Okay. I probably didn't want to hear what he said.
You can come pull up a chair here and watch the game. You won't be in the stream.
But we got O Canada here.
We got O Canada. Yeah.
So we're at home tonight against the LA Kings.
7:07. Looks like we might actually start like pretty close to 7 o'clock here, so that's pretty shocking.
I can probably say one thing. That is not a playoff preview.
No.
At least for the first two rounds.
Yeah, because they'll all be 8 o'clock, 8:30 starts, and then, probably like 8:45 by the time they actually drop the thing.
Yeah. Well, we're outside beautiful Rogers Place. I don't even know. Is that Jonas Korpisalo in net?
Yeah.
Jonas Korpisalo in net for the LA Kings tonight. And what do you think our odds are? Like he's cleaned up quite a bit since he's come to LA here. I think the Columbus numbers were pretty rough there early on in the season. There was a time he was actually worse than Jack Campbell.
Yeah,
I'm not hating on Jack Campbell, but that's where his numbers were at. And now he's up there in Stuart Skinner level numbers.
Yeah. Well, even the last game the Oilers played against him, he played really strong in that third period, I believe, but the Oilers still put 5 past him that game. So
yeah, and that one, talk about a frustrating matchup for the Oilers, that Blue Jackets game.
All right, we're off and running here. Draisaitl and
we
see on the screen.
Hold on, we got to fix this here.
The screen brightness isn't the greatest.
We'll fix this around. We haven't.
Hey now.
We kind of
doing it all on the fly here, guys. So
we'll
get
three
to figure it out.
screens.
There we go.
Yeah, we got 3 screens.
We got 3 screens. No one can see on any of them though.
That's just it. So, just as we get set for the face-off 1950 to go here, Toff's in here, by the way.
Welcome in, Toff.
And Chase, Peter, and Kay, welcome in. Good evening and welcome aboard. Patrick's going to see if he can't cue it up here on his screen as well. We'll see if we're on the same time.
Are you getting the audio with it being close?
Nope, I don't think we are, and even if we are, I'll just tune it down here a little bit. Like I said, we're doing it on the fly. That's the beautiful part here. So we're going to try and get going. Thomas, welcome in as well, as the LA Kings just trying to get it out of their own zone here. I'm going to try and make do here for Patrick as he tries to finish it up. I'll tell you, as we're just loading up here live, we're getting that going. All right. The Oilers, well, they're chasing it in the defensive zone here behind their own net. Darnell Nurse or somebody just ran into somebody else. I don't know what's really going on there, but give me a second here as we'll get rocking and rolling into the offensive zone. The Oilers one chance towards the net, blocked, then cleared out of the zone all the way the length of the ice, and the Oilers will retreat all the way into their own zone for an icing call with 0-0 the score, 19-10 to go in this first period. I'm glad to hear we actually have audio on the stream. That was a huge concern a few minutes ago. But
okay,
all right, you've got it. I'm needed for the Cold Lake stuff. I'll be right back.
All right.
I'm moving closer so I can see a bit.
Sounds good. Tyson will be right back here, guys. So we got a face-off in the King zone here.
That's kind of...
Yeah. I don't know if that's showing up there or not, but yeah, I think we're good. So we got Hyman back to McDavid. McDavid fighting for the puck in the corner. Back to the point for Bouchard. Gets out past the blue line. And we're back in behind the net, and Corpusolo coming out to play it. Ooh, nice hit. McDavid with the hit.
McDavid with the hit from behind.
Yeah. Ooh, and that Kings player is down, so I don't know if we got a penalty coming up here. Yeah, looks like we do. As Ekholm touches up here, and looks like Connor McDavid might be headed to the penalty box. Yeah. Connor doesn't like it, but off to the sin bin he goes.
Now that was Mickey Anderson who hurt Draisaitl in the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah, it was into the numbers, into the board, so yeah, I can see why they called it. Yeah, and he played it up for all it was worth there, too. Made sure it got the ref's attention, so. Well, the Kings will have an early power play here, just a minute and a half into the hockey game. And the Oilers' penalty kill will get an early challenge here. Boarding is not a call you see for Connor McDavid very often.
I think his last boarding penalty was against the Kings last year.
Yeah, you think you're right. Yeah,
When
that,
Edmonton
with
blew
the
it.
the late 5-minute power play the Kings got. Yeah. All right, guys. So the Kings power play is ranked second right now. So very dangerous power play here. The Oilers have to take down. Obviously, the Oilers are in first place in that category. And we're 10 seconds in here. Get another face-off to Stuart Skinner's left. And the Kings win the draw. Puck goes back to the point. Oh, nice pick-off by the Oilers, and they send the puck down the ice down to Corpusalo. Drew Doughty's back to pick up the puck, and the Kings will head back the other way.
All right, gents.
Oh,
Who wants some water?
Well, the fact you brought two, you guys can have it.
the return of Tyson to the stream.
All right, where are we at? We're on the penalty kill.
Yeah, Connor McDavid took a boarding penalty,
Oh, all right.
but
I did.
doing okay so far here on the
My-
penalty kill.
My Apple MacBook broke the screen.
I think the big thing is just keep him to the outside right here.
Yeah.
This Kopitar's loading up.
Ooh,
Nice.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, nice cover there by Stuart Skinner in front.
That was a massive blast by Kopitar, and it looks like there's still a little bad blood between these two teams from that last matchup we were mentioning too.
Oh yeah, this is two teams that don't like each other.
And that's probably the most intriguing part about potentially meeting them in the first round of the playoffs again is you just went 7 against them. You've already had a spirited regular season game. You've got another 2 at the very end of the season to potentially play or not play each other. So that's
Well, and we were mentioning all the fights last game.
Yeah.
Like as I said, this is clearly two teams that have a lot of built-up animosity towards each other.
And I think that goes back very early in that playoff series to that Draisaitl hit and
Oh yeah.
yada yada on and on and on. And that's a really nice graphic there on the power play. As long as we don't have graphics malfunctions like that here in Cold Lake next week, we'll be good.
Yeah.
Or this weekend, sorry.
This weekend, yeah.
And that's another jam save by Skinner. That's huge.
Keeps me around as a friend. It's not because he likes me.
So the Kings moving the puck around here. A shot from the point. Oh, it doesn't get through. Nice block. And the Oilers carry it down with about 40 seconds left in the power play.
This is huge. Like, you're only 3 minutes into the game at this point. The Oilers need a big kill here, and I feel like we say that a lot at the start of every game.
They're all big kills.
Exactly. You know what? When you've got kind of the situation that's evolved for the Oilers this year, every kill you get based on our power play or our penalty kill being bottom 10 in the league, it's a big kill.
Yeah. Well, the Kings moving it around here. Nice interception again. Looks like the Oilers will be able to kill off the final 10 seconds of the penalty here. And watch for Connor to try and get the puck here as he comes out of the penalty box. Someone going to feed him. Oh, no, couldn't get it up to him. Yeah, they were looking for it, but couldn't get it done.
They would have had a nice little soft spot in the middle of the ice there against the Kings. They were going off for a line change by the looks of it there.
And the Kings come back into the zone here, but mess it up there at the blue line, and here we go right back the other way. And back the other way.
Yeah, I will just kind of warn you, that's kind of what we're going to see in the first few games on Friday afternoon, is that's kind of how the provincial tournaments check out.
Tend to go, yeah.
Is that first 10 minutes is usually puck flip, not even flipped in, just kind of same as we've seen here early in the Oilers game post this penalty being killed, is it gets 2 feet inside the blue line, it's back in the neutral. 2 feet the other way, it's back in the neutral.
And
there's
a giveaway right in front. Oh! Bugstad had the shot there, but couldn't get it past Corpusal. Looks like it either deflected or he missed the net entirely.
But it was the defenseman's stick. He was trying to wire it up the middle and maybe catch the Oilers flat-footed through the neutral zone, but his stick broke right behind the goal line.
Oh, nice hit by Bugstad in behind the net. And the Kings get it up. Oh, fed in front. An incredible save by Stuart Skinner.
And here we go, more rough stuff. Zach McEwen right in the middle of it, of course. And that's Kaliev getting in there. But that's a big grade A save there from Skinner.
Huge save at this point in the game.
Yes, I'm a Stuart Skinner fanboy. We all know this.
I was going to say, Dustin says he knows how to stream the game on the Jumbotron.
Oh, okay.
He's like, why are you doing it this way?
I don't know.
We'll stream the game on Saturday on the Jumbotron.
There we go. During the game.
During the game.
There we go. All right, so we got that face off to the right of Stuart Skinner, but you know the referee can't drop the puck on time, so.
Yeah.
And I don't know what Jack Michaels is yelling about. I just hear incoherent yelling on the Oilers broadcast here just a second ago. Our volume's on like absolute min, so anytime Jack raises his voice, it's just going to sound that way, but so far so good for the Oilers, I guess.
And Toff, I saw you were asking there in the chat, that is my logo, well, your logo, my logo, up on the Jumbotron.
Yeah, let me get out of the way there.
Yeah.
I might know how to do some things in Cold Lake, but clearly, as mentioned off camera, I don't know how to get the live feed of the Oilers game on the Jumbotron, so that's unfortunate.
Yep. And if you can hear the boards banging in the background, someone's shooting a puck around.
Got someone down on the ice ripping some shots from center ice, nailing the net too. We're 5 minutes in and we haven't given up a goal.
How important is it to get the first goal of this game?
I think it's pretty key. Yeah, I think it's pretty key. Oilers and Kings don't technically really ever have high-scoring games, so I think everyone matters here. It's not like the last few.
Well, and that's, I think, just to answer that question myself, yeah, you know what, you get the first goal and go out there and just keep adding. I think it was mentioned on the Tuesday Oilers Now, not Oilers Now, 6:30 Ched Oilers pregame. Just kind of one of those things. The Oilers, when they get a chance to bury a team this year, they've kind of missed that. So if you get that first goal, second goal, third goal, don't stop. Keep piling on the goals, and I think we'd all love tonight to watch the Oilers, just like we dummied up on the Vegas Golden Knights, do the same thing to the Kings tonight.
At the same time, the Oilers this year, after giving up the first goal, come back and win more often than not.
That's true too.
Yeah, they are a great comeback team. We only need to look as far back as the Oilers and Flames series last year.
Oh.
The Oilers pretty much, except for a couple games, trailed in every single game in that series and came back.
And we got our first time out.
Oh.
So, yeah, that's, I guess just to kind of just recap what we've gone through in that first 6-7 minutes, not a heck of a lot.
Not a heck of a lot, no. Oilers had a big kill. Stuart Skinner looked strong so far, made a few key saves. The Oilers, well, they had, Bukestad had, I guess, the best opportunity for the Oilers so far tonight and didn't even get it on net, so, yeah. No real key saves yet for the Korpisalo.
All right, well, I'm going to let you keep running show here for a few minutes. I, just after Budsy's little comments there, I got to go check on something.
Alrighty.
Be right back.
Alrighty, guys, so we're just on a commercial break here, but hopefully the Oilers can get some opportunities here as we come back in. Yeah, Toff, we are live from the arena tonight. Not Rogers Place, but that would be the ultimate.
Rogers Place North.
Rogers Place North up here in Cold Lake.
I'd be sick doing
Yeah.
live stream just in by the Molson house there.
Yeah.
We'll take Tony Burr's set from him one day. Just for a few minutes though.
I don't know, the way Costin's been bugging him, he might not have a set after he's done.
All right, welcome in, Cool Cash. And yeah, I think this is the first time I haven't worn a hat, Toff, for a stream. But showing off the, helps if I pick the right camera here. There we go.
I got you.
Maybe the only good thing Cooley ever did this season was fight.
Alrighty, we're going back here. Yeah, so the Oilers' record since they last met the Kings, 22-5-6. So, as we were saying, a huge turning point there for the Oilers in their season. And Darnell Nurse with a shot on net and a glove save from Jonas Korpisalo. Shots 4-3 so far tonight, and the Kings that had the power play, so that's a good sign for the Oilers there. Still out shooting them despite the Kings having the early advantage. Looking there on the bench at former Oilers head coach Todd McClellan. And the old dirty hit on Connor McDavid earlier this season. I remember I was at that game. And the Kings working it out the zone. Drew Doughty works the puck up the ice and it's back in behind the net. Stuart Skinner knocks it down.
Thanks, Sean. All right, I'm back.
All right, Tyson's back.
And we're still scoreless. This is good news.
You missed a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
A whole 2 feet
There
into
was
the
like
blue
a
line?
big commercial break and then,
And there was a goal called back.
yeah, there was a call back. Zach Hyman had a call back.
Oh, okay. Well, then I didn't miss much. That's just regular Tuesday in oil country. Awesome. That's the foghorn.
I was going to say that
Smoke
sounded
horn?
like something breaking behind us.
Yeah, no, that's part of the operations for the opening ceremonies. That's as far as I know.
Okay.
But here we
Here's
go.
Draisaitl in front. Ooh.
There was about 4 people in the way that we're not going to allow that one through. But and again, Stuart Skinner just steady Eddie up against the post, kicking one out. I think it might have hit the side of the net though. Might be giving him too much credit there.
And the Oilers fight the puck free,
Need to
and
say it.
Derek Ryan gets it up the ice and behind Korpisalo.
Anyone else unusually cold in here right now? I'm freezing.
You're broadcasting the Oilers game.
Suck it up. We got it.
Yeah. Connor McDavid's much colder. There's ice running through his veins hopefully tonight.
Hey, Roger, welcome in.
Well, after seeing
Roger.
that hit.
But, what's the 50-50 in sport up this week?
It was for Joey Moss Fund, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's still going.
Yeah. I'll tell you, the folks over at the Winifred Stewart Association, they do some fantastic work. So definitely, if you have a chance, consider. And
Absolutely.
I don't know if I'm allowed to run the ad for the 50-50 here this weekend, but if you want to.
Here we got
Oh,
a
never
2-on-1
mind.
up the
Shut up,
ice here.
Tyson.
Over.
Oh.
Oh, Connor just couldn't get the shot away.
I thought he was just going to rip it on the backhand. He
Yeah.
looked like he had a free lane there for a second. But we still got the puck in the offensive zone.
Well, if it was Draisaitl, he definitely would have let it go on the backhand.
Oh, he would have shelved that.
We'd be celebrating a goal right now.
Do we got Nuge, McDavid, and Hyman's out there now.
Yeah. Ekholm's got it at the point. Gets it back down. Oh, it does reach the Oilers player. We got Connor. Oh, Connor loses the puck, and the Kings clear it out.
I'll tell you, the one thing I'm going to be glad for doing play-by-play tomorrow is the players are going to be much bigger
Yes.
on the ice than what we're currently looking on.
Yeah, if I was trying to do it like this, I don't know. Somebody's got it. You know, they're doing something.
I mean, mad respect
Sorry.
to Jack and Louie
Yeah.
and the crew that did the TV games from, I think, the 630 Ched studios over the course of those years. We both do it off the TV every single game that we do, and
Yeah.
it's a hard go at the best of times, no matter what size of TV you have. And to see that we're down to something this size, yeah, it could be a pretty interesting
Could
night.
use your computer.
We could, but
So it doesn't look like you're looking off in the distance.
ooh. Well. No, there is a way. Okay, we might have to mute the audio here for a second. Can you hold hold up for okay. We'll hold up to the next commercial break. We'll switch audio, and there is a way. We'll test out the copyright situation nice and early tonight.
Sounds good.
That'll be a good situation to test out, as the Kings will have it in the Oilers zone. But
5 minutes.
yeah. We're just about to get some audio going here, obviously.
Yeah, they want to get some music playing here for the girls on the ice behind us here.
And that's kind of the prep work that's going into this. We're trying to fit this in while we're getting set. You've seen me already go off camera twice to keep dealing with some stuff here for tomorrow. It's a big weekend, and obviously there's a reason I invited you both up this weekend nice and early, because we've already gone through filming a commercial that took 50 takes. So,
Oh,
we
no.
got?
In total, it was about 120.
yeah, that was not good. Not the finest work I could put forward.
Yeah.
Just need the Oilers or Kings to do something here. We've got a combined 10 shots through 10 minutes of the hockey
Yeah,
game.
played
so
just
far.
over 10 minutes here, and nothing too much going yet.
And I mean, it's literally just team has possession, team loses possession, team picks up possession. These are the ones that when I'm normally doing the real true and blue play-by-play style, that's where I lose myself every time, especially if you're starting a third period in a later game on a Saturday night. That is awful. I'm just glad to see the Oilers at least not bleeding chances here.
Yeah. Yeah, neither team's really had an advantage here. It's really been back and forth. And as I say that, Derek Ryan's offside, though.
Yeah, we were wheeling in.
That was a really late offside.
That was a late offside, man.
Did Derek Ryan lead himself in, or was it the guy on the far blue line there?
It must have been the guy on that far blue line. I didn't think Ryan himself was offside there.
All right, we got a commercial break. Here we go. We're going to try this. Bing, bang. going on here? There you go. You're good.
Can you hear me now?
Hold on, we got some audio issues here.
As long as they don't glare.
Because I don't know where that's pulling from. Come on.
Toff says they can hear it, but we're out of sync.
There you go. Now you can probably hear. Talk again.
How about now, guys?
There you go.
Yeah, at least we could turn this up a bit now.
Yeah, I guess so.
We can actually hear what Jack's yelling about.
It was so quiet in the arena here all day long.
Well, I was hoping they were blowing it.
Yeah, no, we should be good now. I think it's... We're going to have to get used to talking over the music, I guess.
All right. Hopefully this is a bit better, guys.
Let us know in the comments section. That's your feedback is the most valuable we can get. So, and it's still scoreless.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Sorry, working out the technical issues on the fly here.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
We synced up too.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, Stoff. Thanks, Peter. All right.
It just sounds like them play hockey in the background.
Okay, perfect.
There you go.
All right.
Try and
So,
listen to this.
okay. So Ekholm has the puck at the Oilers' blue line.
How many times when you see the number 14 still on Ekholm do you think it's Devon Shore?
It throws me off a bit. I'm like, whoa, he seems so much better than Devon Shore. That is better than Devon Shore.
Well,
All right.
I guess my question to you on this first period so far, if we go back and forth round about the ice for a full 20, is that worst case scenario for the Oilers in this game?
I don't think so. I mean, like, it'd be nice to get a lead here before the end of the first. I mean, we were saying the first goal is going to be key here. And the Oilers are out shooting the LA Kings 7-4, so they've technically had the more chances, but...
Well, and again, right there on that shot from the Kings from the outside, that's a prime example of what we want to do to them the rest of the night. Keep them on the outside, and if it's going to be a 2-goal game, wins it, right? 2-1, 2-0, whatever the score might be in that one. Hey, keep them to the outside, and you got a good chance of making that happen.
Intermission, see if that rink's being used. If not, go set up the table.
Haul the table? We could.
We could.
Technically, we
Tables
could.
and chairs over there.
No, we'd have to haul all this all at once.
That's fine.
All right, get on. We could definitely do that. Go over there.
Take a tour of the Imperial.
We might potentially have a new location for you in the second period.
There we go. I'm rocking that. You'll get to check out my rink. This is the beauty. We haven't actually announced that yet. We're on commercial break right now, but this is your rink for the weekend.
Yeah.
As far as we
Well,
understand.
you notice the logo back there.
That's right. He's already marked it. We're good. Yeah, I'll get my head
I've
out of the
taken
way.
it over.
And that's, I'm glad to share it with you. I've had 10 good years in here. It's about time somebody else runs it. But no, it's going to be a fantastic weekend here from Cold Lake, and I think just kind of the laughs and the fun we've already had today, backing up in the Wendy's drive-thru because I overshot the drive-thru window. That's the kind of stuff that you don't get to make memories at an Oilers game.
No.
You want to pass me my drink there? Thanks.
What am I, a charity event?
This is not good. It's been an interesting day. But I don't know. What's been your impressions of the rink and the energy center and all that so far in Cold Lake?
I'm really impressed with it. It's a really nice rink. That's a nice setup here in the control room to our right here, and yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun this weekend.
And I mean, you've already met Dustin, so the hard part is over, because what you might not know about broadcasts like we're going to run out of here in Cold Lake this weekend is it's not the typical YouTube broadcast you see us run on, obviously, these live streams. It's more so an actual production. It's got a production value to it that is a little bit more superior to what I think most YouTubers do for hockey podcasts and stuff. But
For sure.
the hard part is that takes somebody telling you how you're going to do your job all weekend, and knowing that you're going to be able to deal with that person, that's a big key.
Yeah.
And I think we've got two very good, what I'd call technical directors for us the rest of the weekend, so we're good there. Now,
All right. King's working it up into the... Oh! Surprise shot there on Skinner, but he was ready for it. Covers up.
that was an uncomfortable save.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. He got it, but
So
Skinner with most wins in a month. for
I
March.
guess March and April
Yeah.
are a hot time for Oilers goaltenders. 3 out of the 5 records of 9 wins have happened in March and April. That means Salo, Smith, and Skinner. All right.
I thought Oilers fans thought Mike Smith was washed up before last season.
He was.
That's no joke. He was. Here's another prime example. The Oilers able to push a play that went into the slot. They pushed it to the outside. That's huge. Oh man. We're 15 minutes in, and I don't think we've been getting pushed around.
No, but not generating a lot.
No. But if this is going to be a playoff series preview, I guess that's what we're going to have to get used to. I don't know if we're going to be in for those rowdy rocking game ones like we were last year. I know the Oilers' offense and defense hasn't changed much, but I just think this year maybe with goaltending and obviously Stuart Skinner being more settled into the season than Mike Smith ever was at any point last year should help out.
Well, yeah, Smith was in and out of the line because he didn't really come back in until a couple months ago before the season wrapped up there. Not too long after Jay Woodcroft came in.
So I'm just checking the comments here. There's Homelander, welcome in. If we're not ahead of the curve tonight, Homelander will let us know. I'm sure you already know that as well.
Oh, yeah.
That's the beautiful part. There's about all these live streams you can watch on the internet, somebody's always ahead of you. It's sometimes really nice, but.
That's usually me texting you.
Yeah, no, I usually, the phone dings, the chat's going off, and I'm like, what's happening? But we need a big Final 4-10 here.
Well, Oilers are breaking out here, and just a shot down the ice. Oh, at least it was on.
Zach Hyman drove that right to the blue paint.
He did.
Odds that he goes throwing hands again tonight?
I'd say probably pretty good.
Uh,
This game's already started off a little feisty here. We seem to get a scrum every commercial, well, not commercial breaks, or break and play there.
Yeah. And that's, you know what, that's the funniest part of the playoffs to me. You know, they always talk about the decreased fighting in the playoffs, but then you see some of the sheer violence that happens in those scrums. It's like, they don't need to fight and throw hands. They're just literally trying to break ankles and legs and arms and whatever they can.
Alrighty. Oilers fighting for the puck in the corner there. Kept in by Cece. And for some reason, Fogle threw it back to the point, even though Cece was behind him.
Staring at the guy that was supposed to cover
Yeah.
the point.
Not sure what the plan was there, but anyway. Oilers carry it back out and into the Kings zone.
Just play it like it's 3-on-3 overtime, right?
Yeah.
It's a possession game. It's not a action game.
And we got another battle in the corner here. Oilers trying to dig it out. It's Janmark there behind the net, I believe.
Oh,
yeah.
there we go.
Tries to work the puck in front, and Corpusalo covers up, and we'll have another face-off.
So Janmark's playing with Fogle and
Bukestad, it looks
Bukestad
like,
tonight?
yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess that would probably explain itself when Nugent Hopkins and Hyman were up with Connor McDavid a few minutes ago. I missed the opening lines. If you're just tuning in, I missed the opening lines earlier tonight because I had a little meeting there for a few seconds. But I'd like to see Darnell Nurse keep scoring goals here towards the end of the year.
Well, if he's going to make that $9.25 million, he better just and
that,
hey, scoring something.
Yeah, no, that's. I've long complained about the Oilers' defense not getting enough points.
Yeah.
And now you see what Bouchard's done. You know what Barry did earlier this year, and you see what Darnell Nurse is doing so far in the back half of the year. My complaint level has gone down quite substantially.
Yeah, the Oilers just having a ton of trouble here, just having any sustained time in the offensive zone there.
And the Kings now leading shots too, 10-9.
Yeah, 10-9, yeah. Kane gets the puck in across the blue line, in behind the net. Draisaitl going for it in the corner. Nice
That was
hit.
a massive hit.
Yeah,
Is that Mickey Anderson again?
I think so. Well, Draisaitl loses the puck and it heads back into the Oilers zone. So they'll regroup once again here with 2:11 to go here in the first period. Been a really even back and forth first period. Neither team's really had a great opportunity.
No, the Kings' last 5 or 6 shots have all been from the outside and just either drifting into Skinner up high when he wasn't expecting it, or more or less just off the pads and away. So
Derek Ryan with a nice hit in the corner, gets the puck out, and Janmark goes for it behind the net, and he can't get to it, and it's back out into neutral ice.
So just based on a first period where hopefully either the Oilers lead after one or it's scoreless after one, how much does that kind of put nerves at ease in Oil Country about facing the LA Kings in the first round of the playoffs, if that is the eventuality?
Well, I think it helps for sure. I mean, if the Oilers and Kings are going to play each other, and we're probably looking once again at a 6 or 7 game series.
Oh, yeah.
Like I don't think it's going to be a quick series for either team. Like these are two teams that are going to be pretty evenly matched. I mean, the Kings don't really have like the big superstars like Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, but they're a very deep hockey team, and we don't have to
We got a scrum in the net
look
here.
too far there. Like without Drew Doughty and Victor Arvidsson last spring, so.
Yeah. And that's going to be the beauty. I think that's why I'm actually really excited, is because it would be best on best, and you know in that situation, like you said, 6 or 7, and we know how wonderful last year's 6-7 was against the Kings. Obviously, Connor McDavid doing things that we've wished an Oiler would do in playoffs for years.
Yeah.
Like, what, it's been 17, 18 years since somebody did that in the playoffs kind of thing for us. And now, you know what, we get to run it back, or we get first place in the division. I like both. You got a rip and roll? Oh, I thought you were
I
grabbing
have
the
a
keys.
lot of shell buddies if they're looking for some shell buddies.
All right,
Some withdrawal happening right now.
it's a withdrawal.
Oh, some nice moves by Yamamoto. Gets the
Oh.
puck in.
Evander Kane,
Kane
baby.
with a beauty.
Oh my, that was looking like a really broken play.
So Evander Kane gets the Oilers on the board with 51.2 seconds remaining. Some nice moves by Kyler Yamamoto bringing the puck into the Kings zone. And yeah, great finish there by Kane.
That was,
So it's Yamamoto, beautiful backhand by Draisaitl. Oh,
oh my God. That is,
best backhand in the league.
just watch this. If you're watching at home, just watch. He picks up a terrible puck, fired it immediately. No hesitation to go to the backhand and spin.
Well, there we go. We got that goal before the end of the first period.
We'll take it.
Going for number 2 now.
Remember the series, playoff series. Kane was a huge factor in that game.
Oh,
Absolutely,
6.
yeah.
apparently that's Draisaitl and Yamamoto's first assist of the year. So congratulations to them, and congratulations to Sportsnet on the excellent work, picking up the first points of the season for them.
Well, we got 18 seconds left here, and the Oilers are playing with fire there. Get the puck out.
And then Evander Kane just couldn't fumble it through the blue line well enough, and we're going to come to the near side here, but that should do it.
All righty.
Maybe?
Yeah, looks like we got a wrap there on the first period. So
Okay.
nice late goal from Evander Kane, Kyler Yamamoto, Leon Draisaitl setting him up, and it is 1-0 Oilers after 20 minutes.
And I think nice part is we've kind of seen Yamamoto since he came back from injury really starting to heat up a little bit too. Like in terms of what we were used to the rest of the season. And I think for a guy that needs a big playoffs, Yamamoto's starting to do things going.
Peter commenting in the comments here, Draisaitl has 116 goals this year and 1 assist.
Hey,
Hey,
that's production. All right, I think we figured out the music levels, and now we got some music to pop along to. We got a hockey game to watch, and we're crushing along this evening. Look at that, up already, 4:01 average. Hold on. I know this is your channel, and I don't know if you do the watch time thing, but
well, it's kind of your thing, but
I'm curious.
Feel free.
I'm curious. We just hit over
Yeah.
4 minutes average view duration, which, folks, those of you still watching us when we were dealing with those audio issues, trying to figure out the music and stuff,
Yeah.
I expected everybody to dip off. Instead, everybody sat here and helped us through it, so thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys. We appreciate that.
But as we get going here, just to give you an idea of what we're at, already up over 18.75 hours watched. We've been live for 44 minutes, and we didn't even have a pregame, so.
I think Yahoo Sports is messed up, or this could be real. Evander Kane apparently had 7 hits in that first period.
Well, I didn't notice any of the 7, but
Playoffs, baby!
Right?
I noticed the goal.
I don't know, we'll take it.
So,
Apparently McDavid doesn't have a hit.
Yeah, he takes a boarding call.
you don't even get credit when you board somebody?
I guess
For
not.
a
That would be an NHL stats question that I would love an answer to
Yeah.
right about now.
I mean, he obviously hit somebody. He took a penalty for it.
We're gonna go to the scorebox here.
Yeah, no, that was sick. I think that changed my outlook on that first period. I was happy, just content to be 0-0. Now we're up 1-0, and Leon Draisaitl just wowed us again. So,
Well, that goal was pretty much the one great chance of that period, and
Yeah.
it went in. Like I don't think anyone else, like there were some decent opportunities here and there, but like no real true great scoring chance.
Well, and that's it. Like the Oilers were in the center of the ice and released a one-timer and got a pass. So I don't know, is that kind of dangerous if the game opens up and you start getting grade A chances, stuff starts going in? Or is it going to be one of those things where Evander Kane got lucky and we're going to clamp down the rest of the way?
I'd be okay with clamping it down the rest of the way.
Me as well.
This is a big game.
Yeah.
I don't care if we win 1-0. Get the 2 points and move into second place.
And get it in regulation.
And well, obviously in regulation. Yeah. This is definitely a game you don't want to go to overtime.
That was kind of the biggest. I think my biggest disappointment against the Vegas Golden Knights was A, that we let it go to extra time, and then B, we lost it in extra time.
Yeah.
If you know what, you're right. There's kind of 3 levels to disappointment there, but obviously the most successful would be winning in regulation. Kind of disappointed not really winning in overtime, and then obviously the result we got being that close to getting the 2 points. And
I mean, it's still nice to get the 1 point just so you can stay in front of people behind you, but yeah, when you're playing a division rival like that, obviously you want the 2 points and you don't want them walking away with anything. But
I'll tell you, I think when I look at Oilers games this year, and that's kind of what I've talked about with a couple people since that Vegas Golden Knights OT loss, is I've been angry, I've been frustrated, I've been upset during games this year, and I think the most frustrated I've been all year, and if you watched the live stream over on Dolany TV, you saw how quickly I just kind of, no, I'm done, I'm going to bed, was that Vegas Golden Knights game. Because we're right there, we're in it the whole way, and then we just got that close to finishing the job and couldn't do it. But it's kind of funny how during the course of the season you have that, because when I started telling that to people, that Ducks game you and I came up. And that's one where, right, frustration, anger, upset as a fan, that's a completely different example, because that Ducks game, we watched it for 5 minutes, and it's like, if this was on TV, you're probably clicking the remote and saying, not today.
no. That Ducks game was painful.
It is a possibility he had 7 hits. The Oilers, the team had 17 that period.
Rugged.
Apparently it was a very physical first period. I noticed it, like, I'm not going to say I didn't notice any of the hits. I noticed some of them, but I didn't notice 17, and 7 in particular for Evander Kane. But
you know what, if...
who am I to question the Yahoo statistics? So. And Sportsnet, yeah.
I'll take the Oilers hitting 50 hits a game in the playoffs.
Yeah, well,
That'll calm some folks' worries down a little bit as well.
Yeah, Nolan mentioning in the comments, want to see Nuge get 100 points. That would be amazing. What's Nuge sitting at right now? He's 90-something?
I think that's really our only thing left on the season at this point is actually Nugent Hopkins hitting
96, exactly.
100.
96? Okay.
Well, another 4-point night in a row for Nugent Hopkins wouldn't be a bad situation.
Yeah, 4.9, that's nothing. He got 5 points last game.
Here's my favorite stat. We always used to criticize McDavid and Draisaitl for getting 100 points in a year and barely being in a plus. Well, Nugent Hopkins, everybody's made a lot of bones about his season. He's only a +7. You look at McDavid, Draisaitl, Nurse, they're all, I think, a little bit more up there, but that's really interesting to see this year for Nugent Hopkins. That stat, I'm only mentioning it because it surprises me.
Yeah. Coming in at age 29 and having his best season ever. 35 goals, 61 assists.
Never too old to be your best self. That's what I keep telling myself every day.
Yeah, and we got 7 games to go here. Lots of time to get those stats even higher.
So here's Nugent Hopkins' last 5 games. He's on like a 10-gamer if he gets a point tonight, right?
Yeah.
10-gamer. They've got... oh, man. Always makes me really grateful I've got that Heritage Classic toque every time I see that picture of Joey in the middle of the Oilers with them there.
Oh, yeah,
in the
great
toque.
shot of George and Joey there.
That's It's a lot of great memories with Joey over the course of the years, and I think you in particular would probably have more memories, being that you outdate me as an Oilers fan a little bit more. So,
That's a nice
What are you trying to say?
trying to put it as nice as possible. I'm trying to say you got a lot more time with Joey than I did.
I guess I'm the old Oilers.
Knowledgeable, wise, veteran.
Experienced.
I'll keep digging myself a hole over here. No, I think that's one thing as a much younger Oilers fan than even I probably should be, right? I'm very open about having come into Oilers fandom about age 9. I think a lot of kids, when they become an Oilers fan or become a hockey fan, they're probably age 4, 5, 6 they can trace it back to. Earliest I can trace it to is age 9, but that's the problem.
I was probably, I would have been 7,
Yep.
7, 8, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, my first game was Oilers and Canucks. Oilers won 4-2. Dave Manson was on the blue line for the Oilers. I believe Brent Gilchrist was on the cover of the program.
Now you're just aging yourself at this
Well, apparently I'm old, so I might as well just go along with it. The hole's already dug. I'm just jumping in. Hopefully it's not a 6-foot hole, but
I don't know. I hope it's not a 6-foot hole too, because I'm going to need you this weekend. I think if I put you in a hole this weekend before this live streams here in Gold Lake getting underway, Dustin might be putting me in a hole myself. No, it's one of those things. I'm just trying to, I guess, what I'm trying to say there is, I guess the best years of Joey, when everybody would remember Joey from doing the more locker room stuff, is I don't really remember much of that. Obviously being a little bit younger, but would be definitely have nice to been able to make those memories, because Joey was, even in the time I got to witness him as an Oilers fan, very infectious.
he was. He was a character, and you could see why he was so beloved. Just amazing guy.
I mean, now the Oilers, I believe they've also got that bronze Joey statue that they high five on the way out and everything during the course of every home game. So there's a ton of stuff, and I don't think Oil Country will ever, especially the Oilers themselves, ever really let go of Joey, because that's more or less a fabric of who we are and who the team is, and that's the beautiful part, is we do a really good job here.
Oh, you loved watching him sing the national anthem, and he get you pumped up for any game.
Oh, again, as a young Oilers fan, if I'm really going to tell you my best memories of Joey, do I need to tell you April, May, June 2006? Anyone? Does that at all bring anything to you? I think that would.
Did something happen then?
My memories are fuzzy from back then. She was a crazy time in my life.
Didn't the Oilers have a really good D-man named Bergeron at that time?
Yeah, he didn't do anything wrong.
My man got traded for no reason. That was completely not his fault, okay?
Yeah.
That Carolina guy, all him.
But to be fair, Joey was loved more by Edmonton than just the Oilers. Like, you look at the Elks game. Elks now, Eskimos back then.
Yeah.
And you look, even in the wrestling world, a lot of older superstars know it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that's when he passed. Some of the best highlights that either Sportsnet showed or the Oilers showed were some of the stuff that the boys on the Oilers over the course of the years had done wrestling events for him. And seeing that was, I think that's something that a lot of us might not have seen before.
Yeah.
And was super cool to see.
Yeah, he had effect that was far and wide, for sure. A few questions here in the chat. Noticed here, do we clinch with a win tonight? Last I heard, I think we could.
Friday night we can.
Or no, sorry, it was Friday night. But I think Nashville had to lose.
Nashville had to beat Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Or Winnipeg would have to lose, and we would have to win tonight.
Yeah.
Or we would have to win on Saturday.
So clinching, obviously, we'd have to, as Brandon was saying, we have to win tonight. And then, the regulation lost tomorrow night. So we wouldn't officially get to celebrate the clinch until tomorrow, but a win tonight would propel us into the opportunity to clinch tomorrow.
And that's, I think it's Winnipeg has something, but Nashville has something, because it's that magic number. We're up 1 on one and 2 on the other.
Yeah, because last year the magic number was 4 points. I think I was reporting last night.
Yeah.
So,
But now if we win, we get 2 points. Somebody loses, they lose those 2 points, and obviously if we win, we gain that 1 point elsewhere because we got 2. So I think it's Matthew Owaniuk from TSN 1260 that's been doing the magic number. That my friends is hard work, because I did that video the other day, and the best comment I got is, "I'm sorry, I'm confused now, and I don't understand anything you just said." I'm like, I don't think I know anything I just said.
No, I believe it is a win tonight, Winnipeg lost in regulation tomorrow.
yeah, I believe I think that's what Matthew had up there.
Yeah.
I guess I could just double check, but
Yeah, I guess we only have 3 screens here. That's,
Or 2 wins, one tonight, one on Saturday.
yeah, no matter what, the Oilers, what are we, game 74 right now, or 75 tonight? 76? Give me a sec here.
75.
I've had a heck of a week. My apologies.
So yeah, Matthew's tweet yesterday was the Oilers can clinch. The earliest the Oilers can clinch now would be Friday, I believe. Win versus LA on Thursday, plus a Winnipeg regulation loss to Detroit on Friday.
Okay, so
Yeah.
obviously we eliminate Nashville in the process of winning tonight, and then Winnipeg eliminates themselves with a lot. Obviously, not eliminate from playoffs, but eliminate from us being a victim.
Not being able to make it, yeah.
So, and yes, it is game 76 tonight. Wow,
Yes,
wow.
yeah. You're right.
Hey, there's 1 hit by Kane. There's 2. We're going to count these.
3?
3. Apparently 3.
I think they're all on Dursey to boot.
We have-
Yeah, there's another hit on Dursey.
Well, yeah, I
I
guess.
wouldn't
That's
count that. Oh,
Here we go, here we go.
oh,
Oh, this is the goal.
oh.
Gavrikov was really doing some great defending there.
yeah, that guy we almost gave up 2 first-round picks for. Well, I guess we wasn't almost, but they backed out of it.
I saw 3 hits, so 7's not out of the question.
It's too bad we couldn't get Gavrikov. He's so much better than Ekholm.
Dude,
Like, there was just video evidence right there.
the cost effectiveness alone, unreal.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like Ekholm signed for a couple more years or anything.
No, I mean, and it's not like he doesn't want to or wants to be here either, right?
Yeah, his family hates being here, and when his wife found out, she just hung up the phone.
To be serious though, that was the one thing that confused me about the whole Gavrikov rumors. As soon as it came out that he was not open to re-signing in Edmonton, I'm glad that they never shifted away from him, because I don't think at that time necessarily Ekholm was on the market, but you were still very much so eyeing up Chychrun. It's like you want somebody, if you're going to give up what we were willing to give up, to have that little extra term was going to be nice, because even if it's not this year, our window is still open for another few years. And if you're going to give up assets, you want to be able to keep going for it.
Well, I think Ken Holland for the longest time he was trying to find a way to not touch the top 4. Like, I don't think he wanted to trade someone like Tyson Barrie. I think he was trying to add Gavrikov because he could be a guy that could play in the 5-6 role. He's a UFA. He was like $2 million something his cap hit, so he was something the Oilers could fit in. But I think it just became more evident along the way that the Oilers needed that punch in the top 4, and Matthias Ekholm could provide that. You move out something like Tyson Barrie, and you have a guy within the organization already, Evan Bouchard, who can step into that role. There's been hiccups along the way, but he's getting there.
And hiccups
yeah.
since the trade too.
Since the
right?
trade, yeah. So,
but that's the nice part. I think too, what Evan Bouchard has done this season, and I think heavily Evan Bouchard factored into that whole ordeal, how it came down to be, because you saw him as we were trending towards the Ekholm trade. Game by game, Bouchard was getting worse and worse, position-wise, defense-wise, whatever you want to say. And there was a time where Oilers fans were saying to bench him. I don't, again, how serious that is. Was that a fan base wide thing? No, but you kind of see trends where okay, these people are saying it. Now, okay, now the more moderate fans who just kind of comment casually, now they're saying it. Now, and it just kind of started trending in the direction where, oh, this might become a serious thing. And then Ekholm comes along, and Bouchard's been ripping a point per game ever since. And when he screws up, it's bad. But how many times a game do you notice Bouchard out there now?
Wow.
Not point-wise.
Yeah. Not very often.
So that's...
And while playing with Ekholm obviously has been a huge difference maker, like it was for Bouchard when he was playing with Duncan Keith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's...
And one stat that Oilers fans brought up was the offensive numbers Tyson Barrie had playing for the Edmonton Oilers. Look at Ekholm. He had, I think it was 18 and 57 games for Nashville. He has 9 and 14 with the Oilers. So the offense, he has an offensive side, maybe not as great as Tyson Barrie's, but he's also a plus 14 in those 14 games.
That's the thing I was going to say, if you didn't mention that, was how big of a plus player he is as well. Like, I mean, Tyson Barrie had decent offensive numbers, but I think he's been a minus player since he's been in Nashville.
Yeah.
And we, like, I think...
Not to knock on Tyson
No,
Barrie,
no.
but-
I think the new conclusion on plus minus is don't trust it as much as we once did.
Yeah.
But when you're an Edmonton Oilers blue liner and you're a plus 14 in less than 14 games or about 14 games, we're going to read a lot into that.
And it's not because you're playing against easy competition.
No, that's been the thing too, is yes, we've had some games against Arizona and sure, whatever, but you've played Vegas twice now, you're playing LA tonight, you're up 1-0, and Matthias Ekholm.
He played Boston.
Boston, yep. Toronto, even in that Toronto game.
Yeah, it got splits with both Boston and Toronto. So.
Ooh, what? That was that boarding call against Connor?
Yeah.
On Mikey Anderson.
Yeah. He didn't even get credit for a hit.
Yeah, that's 0.25 of my fantasy I didn't get.
Okay, all right. It might be game on here. And it is game on.
It is game on. So we're 10 seconds in. The Oilers in the offensive zone here. Oh! Kane almost had a little, I think that's Kane.
I think so.
Yeah.
Sorry, screen's not as big
Sorry,
as
yeah,
you
I'm
guys'.
watching a little bit smaller screen here, but
It was either this or a hotel room.
it wasn't an Oiler.
Man in blue jersey shoots puck at goalie in white jersey.
Believe I saw a 9 there, 90-something.
Florida man uninvolved. All right. Well, we lead 1-0. That's if you're just tuning in, you don't see the scoreboard here. I always feel like I got to mention that because I know some folks do watch the TV and then don't watch the stream, and sometimes you don't see the score up there on the game. So, apologies. That felt a little backhanded. I feel like sometimes it does. But
No, Dowdy keeps the puck in, but a nice gloves.
Daddy?
I thought,
okay.
that's where I
supposed
thought you were about to say.
It was supposed to be Dowdy.
I,
Daddy, Dowdy, same thing.
Yeah, I mean, he is a veteran on the blue line. That man is up there in age at this point, and miraculously still, I think he's having a very good season again this year. So, good for him.
Yeah, nice bounce back season for him after dealing with the injury problems last year.
Ooh, how about a last 11 games there? 9 wins, 4.55 goals per game. Just toying with them, we have been.
Yeah.
You take those Boston games out where it was low scoring, that number's a lot higher.
Yep.
This music's awesome now.
So 1-0.
Sorry?
1-0.
1-0, yeah.
All right. Skinner covers up. We'll have another face-off here in the Oilers zone.
If you've got really good ears, you might be able to hear the audio in the background. They're playing Achy Break Your Heart right now.
I know, I've been kind of like...
Shout out Dustin Nielsen and the Achy Breaky podcast. Still haven't listened to that, but just based on the name, I want to get on there.
That's insane. Kane's almost a point per game player with the
Yeah.
Oilers.
Yeah, 50 goals in 93 games.
Yeah.
And how much did we pick that guy up for last season?
Oh, like $10 million? Oh, wait, no, like 2?
Yeah,
I think it was like two something prorated last year.
Yeah. One of
And even this year, $5.125 million. That's a bargain
Yeah.
for the production you're getting. I mean, obviously he's had the injury problems this year, but
Still 15 goals.
still putting up points in the limited amount of time he's been on the ice.
Ooh, look at that. Bukestad got down the ice and
Now,
forced.
you think Ken Holland
Corpus
wins
Salo to
GM
come out?
of the year just because of what Nuge has done with his contract and putting up gonna be a 100-point season?
Well, Twitter will have a field day with that if Ken Holland wins GM of the year.
I saw somebody made a GIF of Holland's up and down like a toilet seat comment.
Yeah.
That absolutely cracked me up last night when I saw that. I didn't know that was a thing, but like I knew about the comment, but I never.
Oh yeah, I've seen that a bunch.
Yeah, I never saw the GIF. That was fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, that one gets used quite a bit.
Sal has some long ass hair.
It's basically every time the
No.
Oilers get knocked down.
No, you can't say that.
My bad.
You're banned from the Cold Lake live streams.
Probably. They can't hear him, can they?
Is that a real stat?
That could be.
What?
That's
Yeah,
massive.
Scout putting in the comments, the Oilers only have 7 players from when I started the channel.
Now, is that the official day you started the channel or the first upload day? Because that could be
Yeah.
the trick to the question.
I'd have to look at the roster again here. Let me bring it there.
Well, I sent
Yeah.
Patrick on a wild goose chase here. I'll
Yeah.
just tell you that we've got the puck in the offensive zone, and Connor McDavid's trying to do things, and he just about did things, but he did not do the things correctly, and the puck's to the near side boards. And the LA Kings are going to bust out and come back the other way. And Patrick's deep in thought over that
Yeah.
lineup, and here comes the music. We're back to actual practice on the ice, so there we go. But yeah, that'll be Stuart Skinner covering up that puck there. And 1-0 for the Oilers, 17:25 to go here in this second period of play. And hey, let's pick up Cold Lake, let's do it. But that was a good shot over the shoulder of Corpus Salo. What are you figuring out here?
Scout is correct.
Scout is correct.
There's only 7 players.
Can we name all 7?
McDavid, Draisaitl,
Nuge.
Nuge, Darnell Nurse, Evan Bouchard, Yamamoto, and would Skinner count or no?
Oh, I wasn't counting Skinner because he wasn't on the team.
Okay, who's 7?
Okay, so it's Nurse, Bouchard, Yamamoto. Because Shore was re-signed.
Okay, Devin Shore would be it.
Yeah,
Do we count him on the team? He's not an everyday player.
yeah.
Up and down and south and west and
He's a roster player though, that's the hard part. And he was a roster player at that point. Because Fogle would have been after in the Bear trade.
Fogel's after, yeah. 7 or 8, depending on semantics, but
Yeah, okay.
that's pretty crazy though.
And the Oilers, I think, just scored a goal, but it's going to be waved off. And now we're going to have pushing and shoving behind the Oilers' net.
Kane and Downey.
And oh boy, here we go. Kane wants a piece of Doughty.
The Oilers scored there before the
Ah.
goalie interference.
I never saw a definitive goal call there from the refs, so couldn't tell you.
Well, yeah, but I think it's going to be, even if it was.
Toronto could review it.
It's going to Toronto. It's definitely going to go in our favor.
Well, it's not Zach Hyman.
Yeah, that's true.
That's my only argument. Here's Draisaitl, so they're showing Draisaitl whatever he was doing back there. That never went in.
That never went
in.
in.
Never mind.
And
The way Kane was
it wouldn't count
celebrating,
anyway.
It looked
Yeah.
like it did.
Yeah, Corpus Salo was ran into, so even if it did go in, it wouldn't count.
That's hey, again, another instance where the Oilers take it to the net and almost good things happen.
That's usually when the good things happen, is when you finally go to the net.
I just don't know if the Kings are going to really appreciate that the rest of this game if the Oilers want to keep driving the net like that, though.
Yeah, Skinner might have to brace himself. He might get someone checking in.
Ooh, there's a hit. Is that Costin finally getting a little engaged?
Yeah, he's kind of been a shell. Well, he's had those injury problems. I think that really slowed him down. We haven't really seen the same Costin here for a while.
And I mean, too, the production level and the star power per se. We were getting out of Klim Kostin there early on as an Edmonton Oiler.
He was clearly playing above his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think too, just to make mention, just seeing Quinton Byfield on the screen right now, is Quinton Byfield, I think a lot of Kings fans feel is going to be a major X factor for them in the playoff series, whether it be against us or someone else. I don't know how familiar you are with his game this year, because I'm not at all familiar with the Kings.
I have not been following him much, no. Well, here comes Connor to Hyman. Oh, nice save by Korpisalo.
Our rebound kicked right out, but I mean, that was hot right over the top of Connor's stick immediately. What was that, a hand pass or a high stick or something?
Yeah.
So Kane needs 10 more hits to tie the record for most hits in a game, which was the Dano Chara in 1999.
It would be
a little
Chara.
while ago, yeah. But Chara does make sense, yep.
Look at that pass by Connor.
They always say sticks on the ice, and that's why. Connor had his up and could have had a tap in.
Yeah.
We got just about 5 minutes gone here in the second period. And nope, you know what? Not even going to start that sentence. You say whatever words you've got to say. I don't even want to talk anymore.
Yeah, shot on goal by Ceci, 89.7 miles per hour. Just a little.
If the Oilers are still playing like this at the end of the second period, I might let you literally solo finish this off, and I'll just go hide in the corner and just. There's something big riding on the line here, friends,
Yeah.
and I have cursed it every other time this season. So.
Ekholm fighting for the puck in the corner, gets the puck free. And Kane.
That was good
works it up.
support there.
Yeah.
But the Kings backtracked rather good.
They did. They covered up for that well. And Ekholm goes back to retrieve the puck, gets it over. Oh, and the Kings turn it over.
Oh, that
Missed
was
out
a
on
big
a shot
block.
on goal there. The Oilers having a little trouble getting it out of their own zone here, and this is not looking too good.
Wow, 11-2 the shots in the second period for us.
Yeah, the Oilers were dominating up until this shift here. Here we go. Keane finally gets the puck out for the Oilers, and the Oilers get it deep into the LA zone.
That's what happened against Vegas too. Second period, Oilers started shooting more.
Yeah. Well, the second period in that Vegas game was incredible.
I could not tell you.
You missed a good one.
I went and watched the Bonneville Pontiacs lose a heartbreaker to the Warwick Wolverines. That was a kind of sucky go, watching the Oilers dominate the Vegas Golden Knights for a little bit. And then I walked into the RJ. I'm sitting up there for about 3 minutes, and Whitecoat scored, and that was the end of the game.
Well, you didn't want to miss that last goal.
Oh, I mean, I walked out of there and I'm just apologizing to everybody and anybody I could. I'm like, I'm sorry. I will not do this the rest of the time I'm up here.
Well, Alex Alifala just taking a penalty there before the break, so the Oilers will be on the power play here.
Don't take silly penalties against the Oilers.
No. Well, the Oilers went 3 for 3 the other night on the power play against the Vegas Golden Knights. So.
I
Okay.
think in the first two, they only had a minute 24 time on power play.
Well, I think the first one they needed 6 seconds to score.
Yeah, because it was Bouchard. I watched that one at the bar. Yeah.
So, not the smartest move by the Kings, although should be mentioned they did give up a shorthanded goal.
Yes, that I also watched at the bar.
So we can blame you for that.
I mean,
go sit on the corner. We'll tell you when the power play's over.
I will take whatever beatings I have to for the Oilers giving up goals, because I was at one time convinced that it was me that was cursing the Oilers when I would live stream. Then again, it might have something to do with just the 18-19 season in general, but don't mind me.
Well, imagine if you were doing games like 10 years ago. You could safely say it wasn't you, because it wouldn't really matter what game you streamed.
And that's the thing. I look at like our little window of live streaming and our window of doing Oilers videos here on YouTube. Is I wonder why you and I have been able to grow the following we have. And I think a lot of that comes in the success the Oilers have enjoyed over the past 2-3 years.
It was a good time to get it going.
Yeah. I think we definitely came aboard at the right time here. There's Jack Michaels. That beard's looking on point.
Who has a better one going, Jack or me?
Well, you're not allowed on not allowed on camera with that beard.
Says who?
Boss.
Boss.
I don't want to see your name all over this channel.
Oh, he's got me there.
Well,
Here's the power play, though.
oh.
One of us actually has to say words.
Oh, what a save.
We're trying. There is no words.
It's the Oilers power play, best in history.
All right, McDavid's got it.
Oh.
Tried to feed Draisaitl, but Draisaitl with the puck in the corner. Well, I should say he's got the puck.
The
He
Kings.
had the puck in the corner.
The Kings have survived 20 seconds. Now half.
Longer than the Golden Knights did. All right, so Bouchard will carry it up, but probably going to pass it back to Con. Oh, no. Okay, there you go. I shouldn't have questioned myself. Of course he's going to do that. Connor over to Nuge. And Nuge back to Bouchard. Over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl back to Connor. Connor to Bouchard. Nuge back to Bouchard. Over to Oh. Nope, that was McDavid, but couldn't get the puck through.
There's a little fluffy.
a little fluffer. Oh, almost in.
That was a little less of a fluffer. McDavid had some intent behind that wrist shot.
I don't know if they're going to switch up to the second unit here. Nope, going to keep it going here. So Bouchard loses the puck at the blue line, and the Kings send it down. So that's probably going to be the end for the first power play unit.
At worst, we killed 2 more minutes of clock time. That's, you know what, when you're operating at 32% on the power play, that's the one thing I don't mind, is if you fail and kill 2 minutes on the clock while leading, not the worst thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, though, we are known to give up that shorty.
We are. Kane looked like he was tripped up going in across the blue line there, but no call, obviously, as it carries on. Ekholm carries it in, and, well, he loses it at the blue line, and that'll finish off the power play for the Edmonton Oilers. Skinner has it in behind the net and leaves it for Darnell Nurse. And Nurse sends it into the Kings zone. And right back out again. Well, we're back to the first period here, where everything just goes back and forth.
Yeah, 2 feet in, 2 feet out. Oh, man. And every game, you know, that's kind of the beauty of hockey, right? Every game has the same situations happen at least a couple times. But it's always the most painful part of the game when, exactly, right? Chop it in, chop it out, chop it in, chop it out. But I think that's maybe to the NHL that we've become accustomed to, is we want Connor flying down the ice every second shift for a breakaway goal. And
yeah, looks like the Oilers have iced it, so we'll have a face-off
and that's,
in the Oilers zone.
I was talking about being a younger Oilers fan. Brandon's going to kill me here, and you're going to kill me. But I'm glad I missed the New Jersey Devils.
Are getting old.
Sorry. You hit me with it, and then you hit me with it. Oh boy, I did not want to know the disaster we're going to have when I slip up on the mic over in Rink 2 sometime this weekend.
Flipper Dude was wondering we were biased.
Oh, yeah, I saw that comment and never replied because I was just too busy yammering on about nothing. But
well, you're getting old. You're going to forget things.
No comment. Again,
I see a white hair growing in there.
back to back and up in the Wendy's drive-thru.
One.
Hence the haircut. You guys saw that I didn't have my haircut the other day? Yeah, no, I am definitely in full gray hair control territory nowadays. But
here's a chance.
Oh! Woo! Stuart Skinner. Wow.
Beautiful save by Stuart Skinner off of Adrian Kempe. And Kempe was a guy that the Kings relied on for a lot of offense in last year's first round, and that's a huge save from Stuart Skinner.
And the Oilers just caught flat-footed there, but Skinner never gave up.
No, beautiful glove save.
And he waited to the last second to push off and kind of pushed to the other side, but was able to extend back across and rob him with that glove. That's, if you win here, that's one you look at.
Yeah, remember that save. Well, there we go. Kempe leading with 36 goals this season, so Stuart Skinner shuts down the Kings' leading goal scorer.
You know what? I'm thinking about this. We've bantered back and forth and had some pretty good jokes and stuff throughout the stream here. The Oilers obviously making it easy, winning, and not overly bringing our moods down. But I'm laughing because I know we always, usually in our own videos, mention our chats on Twitter or wherever we're chatting for the day. Yeah. It's actually kind of nice to be able to go back and forth and do these things live, because I find I always love mentioning what you and I chat about sometimes in videos, because it's just some of the stuff, it's so nice to be able to joke about some of the stuff that we were able to go back and forth with, and this has been fantastic.
And
so
some
far.
of it's not funny to go back over, like, well, it was funny in the moment.
Yeah.
As we're telling people, well, that's actually, I guess, not really that funny. But
No, but it's one of those things, right? It's just,
you had to be there.
Yeah, and that's exactly. And now this is what I'm really enjoying about this, because everybody's getting to see it in the moment. And that's, I think we've had a couple of requests so far this season to do some live stuff, and I know you've been after me since literally puck drop in the Vancouver game to open the season. So that was definitely, when we scheduled out this Cold Lake thing, I know we kind of looked for that soft spot in the schedule, and somehow, some way, on a Thursday night before the tournament, there was happened to be an Oilers game.
So we are together this weekend. I don't know if we're going to be able to make anything work for the Saturday game.
That's a good place to go.
We might be able to do a period or something, but if anything, we might do like a little game rundown for you after the game or something like that.
We'll go do it live from my car. Everybody loves the car.
Yeah, we're in this nice, beautiful arena, but we'll go do it outside in a car.
with just one light on.
Where Tyson can complain it's too cold.
Yeah, I don't have the gas money for heat.
If only we could have done this inside.
Oh, trust me, after being here all day on Saturday, we're gonna want to be out of this ring.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Haven't done it last year. It was an interesting go. By Saturday night, the only thing I was thinking about was bed.
Maybe we can find a nice, quiet bar in Cold Lake on a Saturday night.
I might know a place.
I might know a couple.
Really?
Not
on a Saturday night, quiet.
Yeah, not slam the bar scene in Cold Lake, but
there's too many for too little people.
Yeah. Trust me, if we were booming like the old times, maybe, but obviously a little different times up here in Cold Lake right now, and obviously we'll showcase the best of the community over the course of the rest of the weekend, but it's kind of part and parcel with Alberta, right? Well, we don't need to get into everything going on in the world, but unfortunately, yeah, it's been kind of tough going in some places this weekend and seeing kind of the effects of everything currently. But I like the effects of the goaltending for the Edmonton Oilers tonight.
Yeah.
It's over there now.
Yeah. I think they're doing it down in the booth.
Alrighty, guys. So, have another face-off here to Stuart Skinner's left.
Sorry, I got a comment on Scout's comment saying the people in the background got to hit the net. I keep hearing pucks hitting the boards. That is because the goaltenders in both nets are absolutely stonewalling the shooters. I just watched one absolute blocker robbery down there, so. Maybe I should stay focused on the game and we wouldn't take penalties.
So we got a delayed penalty coming up here to the Oilers. Just under 9 minutes to go here in the second period.
Is that a block? Please tell me that was
I think that was a block, yeah. Alrighty, so the Kings are going to go on their second power play tonight. Obviously, the Kings are 0 for 1 tonight. I think the Oilers did an excellent job of shutting down the first power play.
Vinny's not happy about that penalty.
No. Vinny's never seems to be too happy when he hits the penalty box.
He's a very nice guy, though, from what I hear. Somebody here on the broadcast actually met him, so.
Yeah.
Brush with.
Oh, that's right. That was me.
I've been telling Patrick all week so far that I am highly jealous because obviously you've seen over our social media this year and last year that we had a couple photos with Oilers players, coaches, and by far I think the biggest smile we've gotten out of any of them was Vinny.
Sure.
So
James Hamlin had a pretty good smile too.
Jimmy was pretty happy too.
Yeah.
And I'm just really disappointed because I wanted to have that custom plated Jimmy jersey for when I met James Hamlin and didn't get it.
Whoa. Some more beautiful saves from Stuart Skinner.
And here we go. We're going to get the rough stuff. And it's Darnell Nurse engaging in front.
Yep, Flipper Dew. Stu has been on fire tonight.
Also, I see 48 folks watching. Can I just do something you haven't done yet for you? My
do
friends,
what you're going to do.
please. Patrick currently is sitting at 4,690 some odd subscribers. I did see the official number earlier. If you have not yet tonight, please hit that subscribe button here. Obviously, this isn't a regular feature. You get much better commentary, much better professionalism out of him and Toff on his live streams, and secondary to, bar none, way better videos than perhaps the quality of this live stream. 46.92 right now for Patrick here on the Oilers Fanatic, and I would love if my efforts tonight is able to help push you over top to 4,700, because I know I was pretty insistent the goal for the tournament was to get you to 5,000.
That might be a bit wishful thinking, but if
Little
you guys
bit
can
now.
help me up to 4,700, I'd really appreciate it. And to everyone that's already subscribed, thank you so much. You guys are awesome.
That's the beauty of it. I think the growth this year for the Oilers community on YouTube has been fantastic, and
You guys have been amazing.
Oh,
yeah.
it's been awesome getting to know everybody this year, right? I think I've seen a lot of names from years prior, but at the same rate too, there's been a lot of new names and a lot of great folks tuning into the streams this year. I know you've had a pretty regular cast and crew in your chat,
Yeah.
and so have I. So it's been really
Well, I think we got a lot of the same people. So
Yeah.
Magic Meat Big, Flipper Dew, Scout. Oh, Mike's in tonight.
Mike's in, okay. Sean, yeah. No, it's been fantastic, and the real nice part, and I feel like it's so awesome when we get to both be live streaming, because nothing makes me more happy of, hey, I just popped in from Patrick's stream, just wanted to say hi, and then I'll pop over and I will check in on your chat and I'll see the same thing coming on your way.
Yeah.
It's awesome to see, and as much as we can make do with trying to gain the community a little bit more, it's been a testament to what the community already is this year to see what we've done.
And we just successfully talked away the Kings power play. So
Squirrel!
And the guy Patrick live streams with doesn't call him old either. So
Toff, you've got me. You got me there. I think it's
another excellent, well, to the point where our conversation wasn't interrupted by a Kings chance, so it was a pretty good penalty kill for the Oilers.
And that's the big thing, is we are through 34 minutes of this hockey game, and the Oilers are out shooting the Kings 24-18. Stuart Skinner's had a couple of beautiful saves, and
that's all we're going to mention about the subject.
Well, that's just it. We've literally been able to talk away a hockey game because you don't have to worry about anything so far.
Nope.
Right? Like,
is there a player you're referring to when you say that?
Devon Shore.
Devon Shore, obviously, yeah. I don't have to worry about Devon Shore going on a crazy three-point period or anything.
Yeah, old reliable Devon Shore.
I mean, that was okay. Sorry, I know we're joking around here. I know where you're going. What was it? It was on I listened to the entire Oilers pregame show on the way up on Tuesday night against Vegas. I did at least catch that much. And it was really tough listening to Bob and Reed Wilkins talk about who comes out of the Oilers lineup when Ryan McLeod comes back. And it's like, well, do you take out Clean Costin? He hasn't been quite the same player, but you know what you've got. Well, obviously it's Devon Shore. Well, not so obviously anymore. But
He was one of their best players there for a while.
exactly, right? And that's, I think, what I was thinking is it's just weird to actually be talking about who do you take out of the bottom six? Because for a stretch of about 12 years there, I'd like to take them all out and replace them all.
Yeah, how many trades can we make at the deadline?
Yeah, right? So,
I got a question for you guys. Playoff time, you can add what, 2 more players it is?
you can add whatever recalls you have left at the end of the season.
Yeah, I think they'll add Holloway and
There's been talk about Lavoie. How do those two fit into, you know, we know what Holloway brings in the NHL. Do you give Lavoie a shot if it's game 4?
6'4".
I guess it depends what the Condors do come playoff time, because you
And
probably
that's-
want them to have the more of the playoff experience down with them, right? Because
Yeah.
then they play bigger minutes.
And they're
'Cause if you're
in a
gonna-
battle.
Like, because we saw, I got a chance to see Holloway's first game last year in the playoffs, and I think he played like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, he got basically the excitement of being in a playoff game, but didn't really play.
And go to your thing. If Ryan McLeod comes back, I think right now Yamark's the one that comes out. Because McLeod can fill in for Yamark on the power or penalty kill.
And I guess top line too.
And it gives you the center option as well.
I don't think there's a clean option. I
No,
think
there's no. Well, that's good though.
because we all three of us had different opinions there. So, and that's the beauty of that conversation between Bob and Reed. It was a tough kind of call. I'd like to figure out what that orange sign says along the boards there. If they'd flick it up one more time.
But we
I'm-
haven't had a Oilers depth score double digits before like this year. It's hard to say who's gonna show up that night.
Yeah, not since Toby Reeder, I guess.
I mean, if he wouldn't have done
That's
that.
a joke, by the way.
Yeah,
that
no.
wasn't obvious.
But that's, oh my goodness, that's, oof. And you know what
If
the
he had
worst,
just scored a few more goals, the Oilers would have won the cup that year.
the worst part is that management is still running the Oilers. Scary.
The big guy, yeah. Here's
Good
Connor
man.
right
Oh,
in.
man. Connor almost had it.
I guess we should kind of talk about the game a little bit.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna stop being Captain Distraction. I'm gonna go quickly check in on the cast and crew up here for the Jaguars right now, and I'm gonna be right back. Let you enjoy a few minutes without me making some
We'll get a-
offside calls. I tried to use a hockey term. I'm not very good at jokes. Everybody knows that.
all right, Tyson will rejoin us shortly.
Ain't nobody going nowhere.
Oh, Tyson. All right. Yeah, some strong defensive play there for the Oilers in front, and yeah, we'll have a face-off coming up here. Just over 4 minutes to go here in the second period. Oh, sorry, just under 4 minutes to go. 3:58.
That was a nice hit by Ekholm.
All right, Draisaitl wins the draw, and the Oilers will dump it into the Kings zone here. Kings send it back out, and it'll go into Skinner. It looks like he'll cover up there with the Kings coming in, and we'll have a face-off in the Oilers zone. With 3:44 to go, Oilers up 24-20 in shots, and of course 1-0 in the hockey game, thanks to the late first period goal from Evander Kane.
Need a water?
I'm okay, thanks.
Lock the door.
Draisaitl will take the draw here for the Oilers to Stuart Skinner's right. And Kings have control of the puck right in. Skinner holds on post And the puck's still free there. The Kings regain control. And it's going back and forth, back and forth. And the Oilers finally get the puck out and head down the ice. Kyler Yamamoto. And it's just a back and forth hockey game. Neither team can maintain control here. Shot on goal, deflected wide, and the Oilers will head back up the ice. Kulak with a shot in on Jonas Korpisalo. Brett Kulak with a beautiful goal the other night against the Vegas Golden Knights, going top shelf, coming out on the ice after taking the penalty. So some really beautiful goals for the Oilers the other night against the Vegas Golden Knights. And Evander Kane's goal, beautiful tonight. Taking some nice shots behind us here on the rink.
They should be done in about 20 minutes.
And Derek Ryan will take the draw up against Anze Kopitar. And Ryan wins the draw, but the Kings take control of the puck and head up the ice. Kempe loses it to Derek Ryan, and the Oilers get it up to the Kings blue line. And we got 2:40 to go here in the second period. Kings get it in. Are they going to get a shot? It's like Skinner tips it away to the corner, and the Oilers will head back out. Costin trying to get the puck free there for the Oilers, but the Kings maintain control and head back into the Oilers zone. We got a 2-on-1. Nice glove save by Skinner. And Nuge heads up the ice for the Oilers. Feeds it back to Hyman. Nuge, nice hit in the corner. And do the Oilers manage to keep it in? Oh, well, they did momentarily, but the Kings get it back out. And here comes Nuge once again for the Oilers. Back to Zach Hyman. He shoots, and it's right into Korpisalo's chest, and he'll cover up for the Kings with 1:51 to go here in the second period. Roger will show you what's going on here when the second period wraps up. It's nothing too exciting. They're basically just shooting the puck into empty nets, but actually they might even be wrapped up before the period ends, but maybe we can show you a little around the rink. And it's back to the point. Ekholm keeps it in. Oh. We got the return of Mr. Dolany TV himself.
That guy.
That guy. Yeah, power play coming up for the Edmonton Oilers.
Hey,
Tyson
I'll
just
walk
came
into
back
that.
just in time.
No, he has to leave now.
You want,
Wow, we gotta come back for another late Oilers goal here.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, we did this okay last period. Sorry, I'm interested in something I just saw there. 50 hours watched on the stream just like that. I love it. 4.5 hour average view duration. You'd be doing a lot of good things on YouTube with that kind of view duration.
Oh yeah.
59.6. All right, let's drop the puck. Okay. Shut up, Tyson.
You said it, not us.
And the Kings win the draw,
You'll hear it
and they'll
lost.
take control of the puck behind the net, but Connor's got it. Feeds it back to the point, and Draisaitl's got it.
Oh, what
Oh.
a stretch by Nuge.
Nuge. What's he doing? Back to Bouchard. Bouchard back to Nuge. Nuge. Well, tried to get it to Connor, but Connor's got it now. 2 minutes passing there for the Oilers, and they lose control of the puck, and it's heads down.
We still got the rest of the period on the power play.
Yeah. Bouchard will take it up. I'm guessing. No, we didn't see a pass back to Connor. They always throw me off there. Oh. And we got a shorthanded break here for the Kings.
Oh.
Another amazing save by Stuart Skinner.
And you know what? It was a good closeout by
Yeah.
Bouchard, too.
And here comes Nuge up to Connor, and the Oilers will go back on the attack. Connor back to Nuge. Nuge over to Connor. Connor to Bouchard.
Oh.
Almost.
I think that was crossbar.
I thought he had rang it.
Bouchard to Connor. Draisaitl to Nuge. Nuge shoots. An amazing save by Korpisalo once again.
Is this what it's like watching a hockey game with friends?
You have friends?
Yes, you guys tonight. I think the Oilers just drew another penalty too. I saw Nuge shaking his hand.
But that'll wrap it up for the second period. So it looks like the Oilers will have some more power play time when we return in the third period. But it is 1-0 Oilers after 40 minutes, thanks to a late first period goal from Evander Kane.
Oh, that's why they're showing Lizotte shaking his head. I'm like, what did he have to do with anything in the last little bit there? That makes sense. You are right, crossbar, my friend.
Was it crossbar or stick?
I don't know.
The knob of the stick kind of jolted back.
Yeah, Roger wanted to see what was behind us.
Oh,
So
yeah, here we go.
So-
Friends, pardon the jiggle cam, but we'll get going here. In a sec. If I can. So, here we go. Just to give you an idea, this is Imperial Place in Cold Lake. You see the Jumbotron up there. We'll pan over here. Over there is the media booth, which you'll hear lots about this weekend. But this is the beautiful Imperial Place in Cold Lake, Alberta, as I'm just trying to figure out how to do this on the fly. You're getting kind of an entire kind of pan of this. Sorry, this is terrible, but yeah, you get a little bit of Patrick's head in there. Yeah, we'll get that going. You see pretty much the ice surface right below us. There is seating down here on this side too. So it's a gorgeous rink. I grew up in this rink. Pretty much anyone who knows the story of me up in Cold Lake, for a lot of my younger years, the Grand Center Hotel was home. Obviously, anyone that knows Cold Lake really well, the Grand Center Hotel did not finish off the way it had started back in the 50s and 60s. It kind of fizzled out into nothing, as usually good things do, and good things don't last, they say. And honestly, this is something that I know I need to mention to somebody in particular here in Cold Lake, but Imperial Place, at a time when the Grand Center Hotel was fading out of my life, became that home that I was used to having in my life. And it's 10 years now in this building. It's 10 years since this rink opened, 10th season anyway. And it's staying special to be able to be back home every chance I get. So that's really awesome. So sorry, that was a really impassioned little spiel there, but yeah, no, this is
It's okay. It's the intermission. You go for
yeah,
it.
this is
No, that's great.
I don't know what more to say. I owe everything I have in hockey. I owe everything I've ever done to being given the chance. You see that Jumbotron behind you that now has the Dolany TV D up there, by the way. And
Who broke the screen?
but
It used to be this beautiful Oilers fanatic logo on there. Now it's just a big D.
Big D.
huh?
At least it's got Oilers colors. That's the only thing it's got going for it. But
It's its only saving grace, really.
but in late 2012, they put in this Jumbotron, and at a time when
You said to advertise on my stream, didn't you?
yeah.
This guy, you believe
How's
it?
that fair?
Sorry, I interrupted your story.
No. Yeah, in late 2012, they put up that Jumbotron. I'd already kind of worked my way in with Cold Lake Ice back then. But in late 2012, they put up that Jumbotron, and I was one of about 5 people that got the chance to attend day one training on it, thanks to my high school teacher, Jared Nickel, here in Cold Lake. And you know what? That kind of set everything in motion. That set the obsession with YouTube. I will be quite honest with you, it is an obsession. It's an unhealthy obsession. It's not, like, I know I've been calling it the part-time job, the side business, whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
It's an obsession. And doing that all with Cold Lake Ice back in the day, and that's realistically all thanks to that thing right there behind me.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And Scout, to your comment there, I know it's been there for a while. I was just messing with Tyson.
We've been going back and forth on that thing all day.
Yeah.
I know earlier I sent that out. Well, I sent out my tweet from yesterday when I first put the Dolly TV logo up there, and Patrick actually was very crafty and very quick on Twitter to make sure the Oilers Fanatic logo was up there as well. And then
I still kept you on the side. You were just like on the
see,
side.
and that's the one thing that, I mean, we would have to get into the nitty gritty of how that board works to figure out if you'd be able to do different screens on that. But that's technology and levels of knowledge.
Well, I should maybe just do like our combined photo and see if we can post it up there.
4x3, my friend. 4x3 is your friend. That's all I'm saying.
We might have a photo or a video for you guys later.
All right. But, hold on. Pittsburgh and Nashville. I think this game matters. I don't know how much.
Matters for Pittsburgh,
It's,
'cause a tight race in the East.
yeah.
It's tighter than
Also, Pittsburgh
the
wearing
West.
their best jerseys. A letter jerseys. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yes. Nashville lost. Friends, suck. Winnipeg, suck.
Well,
That's
we
all
look
I
at the
gotta say.
standings now here.
Did that second go in off of Tyson Berry? I think it did.
I might have. Yeah, I didn't see who it went in off of, but yeah.
98. So how do we clinch here? If Winnipeg loses, they would only be able to get to 97. That's how we clinch. Okay. So Nashville's out. Winnipeg has to lose tomorrow. Good to go.
We got the Zamboni to do the intermission for us.
In regulation.
Hold on, friends. Just live look at what's happening at Rogers Place and Rogers Place North. Let me get this up. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Hey,
whoa,
there's
whoa,
me.
my goodness. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where's the Zamboni, though? Oh, hold on. It's all the way along the boards here. There we go. There's the Zamboni. This is live what's happening at Rogers Place as we speak, by the way. Sorry, enough of that. You guys are probably motion sick. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. You got to warn them first before you do. Look away for about 3 seconds while Tyson moves the camera.
That's grade A camera work right there.
With that win, actually, Panthers get kicked out of the wild card spot by Pittsburgh.
The Senators are still in the conversation.
Yeah. I mean, they're not going to make it, but they're in the
No.
conversation.
That's crazy.
It's like Calgary. They're in the conversation. Probably not going to happen.
All right, I'm going to step aside for just another second. I see Sean's just walking by there, so I'll just take a moment.
Alrighty.
Sorry. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, don't break that one.
Yeah, she's on her last legs, that little thing. Best $50 I ever spent.
Well, I think it's still a little bit smaller than Mullet Arena, Scout, but it's not too much smaller. It's pretty close. I think it's a nicer arena. It's a beautiful arena
I
they
actually
got.
think it seats more than Mullet Arena.
Really? Do you get more than? Because
Two,
it's what, a 5,000 capacity in Mullet? Yeah.
yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 per row down there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
You might be right, Scout.
So a full section, like section C. So C, that one, 22. Maybe not. 1,500 maybe.
So it's a little less than Mullet Arena, but not much.
Okay, guys, you're on your own unless you need
What's the capacity in this place?
about 1,800.
Okay. So Tyson said it's about 1,800 in here. So. But I imagine we're going to have a jam-packed house this weekend. Yeah, Scout, you were off, but not very far off. We might get another Oilers Flames series Magic Meat Bag. We'll see what happens here, but yeah, it's going to be quite the race there to the finish. Yeah, Flipper do, as you mentioned there, it's going to be a close race. So as we start the third period, the Flames, talking about the Flames now, the Oilers will have 26 seconds of power play time left. So we couldn't get that late goal, but hopefully an early goal to start the third period. As we've mentioned a few times, it's obviously a key game for the Edmonton Oilers tonight. With a win, they can vault into second place past the LA Kings and move that much closer to catching the Vegas Golden Knights for first overall in the Pacific. Zamboni still doing the laps behind me here. As Tyson said, it's very close to what's actually happening in Rogers Place as well.
What's happening in Rogers Place?
I just mentioned the Zamboni again.
No. We, I don't want to say this too loud, but we just got real lucky. Not us, but us. Good lucky. I'm not, like, don't take it bad. I'm just trying not to curse the rest of the weekend.
Oh, since I'm not on camera.
No. No, we just got heavily bailed out by nobody doing file maintenance, let's say that, thankfully. No, a really good turn of events in there just a few seconds ago, so
No, excellent.
cheer up.
That means Tyson's buying us breakfast on Saturday because we got beer at 7 a.m.
Oh, there's breakfast sandwiches available at the game thing. You didn't see the bacon and egg are available? It's on toast even. That's how I like my bacon and eggs.
We're in for an exciting breakfast tomorrow. Because everyone, I'm sure you all care, but
Man's gotta eat.
hey, we gotta eat. But yeah, Flipper do, good point. Would not be as fun without the turtle Matthew Tkachuk, an Oilers Flames rematch. So
I'd love Evander Kane bullying Jonathan Huberdeau for 4 games.
yeah,
No, I think instead of the whole Kazi and Kachuk thing, it would be the Kadri Kane. Just because of last year.
yeah, there would be that for sure. Well, and Kane basically turned Matthew Tkachuk into a non-factor.
Yeah. Also, what have we thought this season about the revolving door of Oilers guests? Like, it's the recurring door, but it's also guys in for 2 games, guys out for 2 games. I don't catch enough intermissions to honestly give a good an opinion, but I don't know if you get a little bit more
I enjoy
watching
the commentary.
broadcast.
I think they get bring in good guys. Like I always enjoy John Shannon. Got a nice picture with him the other night as well.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to hear this, but I got another one with Jack Michaels as well.
Like that night?
Yeah. We got to get you to another game. But yeah, getting back to what we were talking about.
Sorry. Folks, if you don't know, like,
Yeah.
I love Jack.
Yeah, no. We got to get a picture with Tyson and Jack, for sure.
Pretty sure it was the home opener. We hung out by the door. He walks in for about half an hour because you wouldn't leave because you want to see Jack Michaels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel bad because I've met him like 3 times now.
Like, Jack.
Like, you still got Jay Woodcroft on me. I've
I've
still
got
never met
Jay.
Jay Woodcroft.
And-
My wife has met Jay Woodcroft 3 times, and I have never met Jay.
We got Golickson too.
But he said to say hi that one time,
Yeah,
didn't he?
Jay Woodcroft did say to say hi to me. So I have that.
All Jay told me was make sure that photo got down to Bakersfield because they would love it down there. And trust me, when I sent that photo to Bakersfield, they loved it. That man knows his town. But I would also really like to shake Bob Stauffer's hand. That man has done a very good service to the Oilers over.
Yeah, no, Stoff's
Years.
the king.
We might not agree with some of the stuff he says, but
I don't agree with everything Stoff says, but I think he does an amazing job of covering it. I always enjoy his commentary. Like Oilers Now is a must listen.
I want to get a screen of that.
Yo, folks, we got fireworks at the hockey game.
Whoa.
Sorry, motion sickness again. Give me a second. We got fireworks at the hockey game. This is sweet. Only in Cold Lake. No, that's awesome. Like we are going to be bringing some production level, I guess.
You're like a kid in a candy shop when it comes to this.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Yes, that is true. But yeah, Jason Strudwick, John Shannon, who else been on there? Joaquin Gage been on there. Yeah, I think they've got some great panelists for sure.
And So I would love to see if that Rock the District gets interrupted by a potential, yeah? You know where I'm going?
Yeah.
Yep. June 16th to 18th, I think that's just a little bit too late, but it would be a pretty crazy back-to-back weekends. Yeah, I don't know how that timetable lines up this year because we're not as late as last year.
Close to that because say every series went to game 7, that's 28 times a day off in between. That's 48 plus probably 4 days between series. You're looking about that time frame.
Well, even if it is back-to-back weekends where you've got Matthias Ekholm being here in downtown Edmonton celebrating something other than the birth of his child in the summer. If you haven't watched, there's an Oilers Plus thing about that. And then having Rock the District to really kick off. Old downtown Edmonton could be pretty rowdy.
Sorry guys, I'm just trying to see the last possible date we could get for the 2023 playoffs here.
Yeah, I know they normally always have that on like the Hockey Night in Canada. The first show, it's like the last possible date is this, but I don't know.
You're looking at about, I would say, 11 weeks if every series went to game 7.
Yeah.
Just because the 2-game break and sometimes there's always 2 days off between games.
Yep.
And then the break between series.
Okay, so apparently the last possible date is Sunday, June 18th.
Yeah, we could have a party.
We could, yeah.
Yep. Okay, good work.
Yeah.
Good work. Off camera, there's like, I think I need a stats guy every stream.
That's what I thought I was doing for this was recording shots, and so you had some stats for.
Oh no, no. You could have been taking pictures this whole time. Yeah, actually, could you please get a picture? Please,
No.
please. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do the most tacky thing I can do as a millennial. I tried. Heck yeah. Okay, when we got to get one from the broadcast angle too. Oh. Hold on. There we go.
No, we got more hockey on behind us.
More hockey coming on behind us, guys.
How about hockey? Cold Lake, Alberta.
Going back to some questions here.
Yeah.
So, Roger, do you think McDavid is going to score? Yes. I think we will get a Connor McDavid goal in the third period.
I don't want to say there might not be a goalie in the opposing net.
It could be empty net goal.
But there might not be a goalie in the opposing net.
Helps me with my fantasy.
Yeah. And Peter asks, would you like to see Bob do TV color full time? Well, I don't think we're going to get that because he's the host of Oilers now, and I don't see him giving up that gig anytime soon.
And I think honestly, if I'm...
It looks like Connor's brother.
What in the Connor brother is going on here?
I thought that was Connor for a second.
I have not seen this guy.
Get your gear back on and get back.
Cam McDavid. That is...
Yeah. I might have to take back that Connor will score.
I think we have a new entry to the game. Cam McDavid is now wearing 97 and Connor's up with Gene right now.
Yeah.
That was...
Yeah, Flipper Do, his brother is a twin.
I was going to say, has Cam McDavid been scoring all the goals here and Connor's been all this?
He should just walk around Edmonton and do autographs.
Like, see, when they were younger, you could definitely tell them apart.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about that now. Like, yeah, right?
Yeah.
See, they're different. Yeah, and now, like, but, yeah, now it's...
Okay, that one,
Like, I never noticed how similar they were until just this moment, but...
Yeah. No, totally twins.
Yeah, this is... How does Cam sound? Hold on. Everybody cover your mics.
It sounds like him too. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh boy.
Are we sure Connor McDavid's
It's the old Daniel used to wear Henrik's number in Vancouver.
He's got the whole family in the crowd tonight. Well, his parents anyway.
Everybody's chilling. That's a nice empty section they have guarding them there.
Well, I'm surprised Daryl doesn't put him in a box or
I was
something.
gonna say their son can't afford to put them in a box.
Well, it shouldn't even be affording. Like, he should just. Connor wants something, he can have it.
Mr. McDavid loves handing out handshakes. Is what
Yeah.
I'm thinking. Oh my goodness!
Oh.
Is that Yamamoto?
Well,
That's
that'll.
something they should do is each player gets to pick a game their family gets to come to for free, and there's like a reserved seating for it or something.
Yeah. Well, the power play's over for the Oilers, but they're back on the. Well, they were back on the attack. And the Kings go back the other way.
Oh, nope.
And the Oilers had it.
I'm just trying not to do what you're doing.
It's in the neutral zone.
That
Things were happening. The Oilers had it some of the time. The Kings had it some of the time. But basically, nothing of consequence happened.
I legitimately cursed it when that's how I let off this broadcast. I should not have said this 2 feet in, 2 feet out thing because we have seen a lot of instances where it's like, all right, let's get up, let's do this thing, and not necessarily the worst way to waste a hockey game though when you're leading 1-0.
No. All right, so the Oilers trying to get it out of their own zone, and they do.
I thought you were going to say something.
But Kings are going to come back the other way. Held up at the blue line, and Nurse will feed it around the boards. And the Oilers, well, Kings have control of the puck now in the corner. Oh, nice defensive play by Nurse, and Yamamoto will send it up the ice. Kane throws it at the net. Korpisalo knocks it down. Goes to the other corner, and Ceci has it in the corner for the Oilers. And Kane has it in behind the net. Tries to feed it, but no one there in front of the net. And Yamamoto has the puck in the corner. To the other corner for Kane.
I think the Oilers are going nuclear here in the third period because that's Nugent Hopkins with Yamamoto and Kane.
Yep. Kane turns and fires, but it's deflected to the corner. And Ceci tries to get the puck in front, but Korpisalo will cover up. And we'll have a face-off in the Kings zone.
Dry is hurt. Remember they showed that play before Kane shot?
Yeah, he was going to the...
He was kind of like awkwardly going to the bench.
I
was too busy talking.
Yeah, I missed the start of the power play there. I was going to see if Draisaitl was out there for the power play or not. Because we had that 26 seconds of power play time to start the third.
Oh, that's how we started the period?
He's on the bench.
Okay. Yeah, no,
I
I
remember at the end of the second period there was that penalty, and then you left, and then
my eyes
happened.
Yeah, I was watching the start of this third period right here, and my eyes kind of glazed over. It's been a long week already.
But Draisaitl is on the bench, so he should be okay.
Okay. Crisis
averted.
for now.
For now.
I swear, if we're looking back at this in 3 weeks' time and saying, why did we say that, I'm going to have a problem.
Thank you very much, Simon. But it's a team effort tonight. All right.
Bukestad for a trip.
Looks like Bukestad might be taking a penalty here.
Why is he circling back? What's Bukestad got to say in the corner? Jay doesn't look too...
One of those things where being able to hear would help. But
Oh, do you want it louder?
No, that's fine.
We'll get Cam McDavid back on here. Oh, that's a tough one. Clips his skate out from underneath him.
Yeah, Bukestad does head to the box for tripping, so the Kings go on their third power play tonight. So obviously a huge kill needed for the Oilers. 17:24 to go, or 17:16 to go now, sorry, in the third period. And Drew Doughty carries it out for the Kings.
Vegas. There's currently 2-1 San Jose in the first period.
Yeah, sorry, I saw Peter's comment there. I was trying not to distract too much from you.
Kings move the puck around. Doughty, shot on goal. Skinner with the save. Back to the blue line. Kings keep it in. Moving the puck around on the power play. Another shot in front. Nice save by Skinner, and the Oilers get the clear, and it heads down the ice. Minute 13 to go in the Kings power play.
And I think that might have been the Kings' best chance on the power play right there a few seconds ago. They've had a pretty wicked shorthanded chance and stuff. But.
Yeah. And the Kings come back in. Try to get set back up here with 51 seconds to go in the power play. Nice steal by Connor, and he is off to the races. Connor McDavid, shorthanded breakaway.
There's your answer, baby!
Connor McDavid, a beautiful shorthanded breakaway goal. The Oilers have a 2-0 lead.
Oh yeah, we like that.
And Nick Bukestad, a little fist pump in the penalty box there. He's not minding that one bit.
So, is it really a question, will Connor McDavid score tonight, or is it how many will he score?
Or when?
That's, I mean,
when and how many?
This season has been absolutely unreal, and the fact that, like, everybody on the team knew it, like, not us fans, but, like, the locker room knew McDavid just needed to flip a light switch and say, I'm going to score 60.
Yeah. Well, Connor took that look back, saw he had lots of time, and I think when he saw he had lots of time, Korpisalo might as well have just headed to the bench because that puck was going in. And now, yes?
It was 300.
Goal number 300. Like, why were we not even thinking about that?
Because we just assume he already scored it, I think. That's
number 300 for Connor McDavid.
And the best part is?
And that's 3 straight games.
3 straight games.
Draisaitl 300, Kane 300, and now McDavid 300.
So there was a weird stat that it's only ever happened once in the NHL that 3 teammates have scored goal number 300 at once in the same game. I think 2 teammates had only done it 4 times. I wonder what the situation is for back-to-back-to-back games. You know, Jason Greger or somebody will have that stat for us post-game.
Yeah.
But right now, just even to speculate on that, I'd be really interested to see how many times that's happened. As you're exactly right, he takes that little head pump back the other way and gets it going.
Yep.
The most goals in a season since OV in 07-08.
Of course, they say Janmark should be the odd man out, and he goes and does that play, right? I don't know if he'll get an assist on it, but it was the price that counts.
Yep.
Fewest games to 300 goals. Connor McDavid's up there with
Good company. Alex Ovechkin, Steven Stamkos, Sidney Crosby, and some guy named Leon Draisaitl.
And that's crazy to me. Connor has one 60-goal season, and he's faster to 300 goals than Leon Draisaitl, who's had 50, 50, 50, 50, it seems. But again, we all seem to sometimes forget about Leon Draisaitl's start.
And we should have known Connor was going to score when we saw his family in the intermission. He's going to score in front of his family.
Oh, yeah.
That should have been, like, I mean, we all assume Connor's going to score anyway, but that's really like the dead giveaway. You know he's going to do something special with the family.
You assume Connor's going to score. My friend, that was Cam McDavid on those skates.
A McDavid scored.
Yeah. Some McDavid guy that looks like he's 26, 27 scored. I don't even know how.
Yeah, tough. That one was a thing of beauty. 300 on a shorty.
And the Kings are still on the power play here, by the way. That's
For another 13 seconds. The others fight for control there in the...
Janmark just took out 2 guys. Literally bodied up 2 guys at once.
Yeah, we should definitely take him out of the lineup.
Was that Janmark or was that?
That was Janmark.
Oh, wasn't it? Was Yamamoto. Yamamoto's out there with Nuge. So it was not Janmark. I'm still good.
Scramble in front of the net, but the Oilers keep it out. And Darnell Nurse into the zone to Nick Bukestad.
Oh, that was a nice spin off.
Bukestad, nice spin move, yeah.
And again.
Shot on net. Oh! Great save by Jonas Korpisalo there.
The Oilers have had some weird whip around the puck moments this game. If that's the kind of passing we're going to get at 5-on-5 in the playoffs, I'm good with it.
The Kings steal a shot on goal, but Skinner is there once again with save number 29 on the night.
Can I? No, I'd rather not. No. I was going to say something, but I'll refrain from comment yet again. Oh, what the heck? When did that happen?
You were talking.
Probably.
I was trying to get a word in about it, but I was trying to get you.
I would imagine. Yeah, he saved that.
Yeah,
I would
it was an
imagine.
incredible save by Stuart Skinner. Yeah.
I'll tell everybody back home that's been waiting for you and I to do a live stream together. I think based on the 2 different products we have on our live streams, I think this third product we've just created, I don't know if it's a favorite or if people are wondering if they ever want to see this again. You'll have to let us know.
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
We'll save that for after the game.
And here's the Oilers with another opportunity. Oh!
Oh,
I'm not sure if that one missed wide or if Corpusalo got a piece of it, but either way it stays out. And here comes Connor or Cam, one of them, one more time.
Are we sure it's not Warren Fogle? Just number one, you have to make sure it's not Fogle.
Well, yeah, like the 37-97 always trips me up a few times.
Oh.
Just saying, the computer screen looks a lot better when the lights are off. Watch it.
I'll tell you, the computer screen would look a lot better if it was a TV.
Yeah.
Or the Jumbotron.
Here comes Connor one more time. Fight for the puck behind the net. And the Oilers take control. Connor's got it in the corner. Feeds it back to the corner for Zach Hyman. Hyman over to Nuge. Nuge back to point for Bouchard. Oh, doesn't get the shot through. Hyman has it in the other corner. Out in front, shot on goal. Corpusalo the save. Back to the point. Bouchard keeps it in. Oh, and it rolls just past Corpusalo. And Connor has the puck in the corner. Back to the point for Bouchard. Bouchard with a shot. Save Corpusalo. Nuge on the rebound, can't bury it. And the Kings have the puck. Looked like they were going to take it up, but they're going to keep it in the zone for now as both teams change up. And the Kings break out.
That was a great sequence there from the Oilers.
Out. And the Oilers head back out up the ice. Dump it down into the zone and behind Corpusalo. Draisaitl has the puck. Back to the point. Shot. Corpusalo the save. Yamamoto to Draisaitl. Draisaitl has it back to Nurse at the point. Shot. And goes wide off a deflection. And the Kings have the puck behind the net. And they will head back out. Here comes Adrian Kempe. And the Kings have the puck at the point right in front, and it's deflected wide. And the Oilers will break back out the other way. Well, no, it looks like we got an icing call coming up here. So we'll have a face-off back in the Oilers zone with 12:04 to go in the third period.
Since you like statistics, Kane did not register a hit in the second period.
What? What?
After 7 in the first.
Whoa! Whoa!
Well, you're spent after the first period.
I mean,
taking the second period off.
he just literally needed to score that goal and call it a night. Evander Kane scoring a goal every 3 games, we're good. But no, listening to that play-by-play, I'm jacked
Tyson,
up.
tell Mr. Bryce Workman where we are.
Where are we, guys? Bryce, we are in Cold Lake, Alberta. We're at Imperial Place here at the Cold Lake Energy Center. We're here for the U18 Female B Hockey Alberta Provincial Championships kicking off tomorrow. And that furthers to my point. I don't know if you noticed me smiling like a goof at the camera there while you were ripping the play-by-play. I'm ready. It's this game's getting me fired up, but I am really ready to get things going tomorrow. Now that I'm listening to that, and oh boy, it's going to be something special. And obviously too, this is as I mentioned in the second intermission, something really special to be doing this here right now. But yeah, we're in Cold Lake. It's been Patrick literally showed up at the rink. We were supposed to check in as soon as he got to town, and now
I'm surprised they haven't called.
yeah, they haven't called yet. Well, I'll actually, let me go make a phone call really quick here.
Sounds good.
That's probably a really responsible thing to do.
Yeah. Tyson will be back momentarily.
We hope.
I like when we figure out things on the fly.
So, scoreboard watching right now. Seattle's up 2-0 on Anaheim.
Okay, so Seattle 2-0 up on Anaheim.
And San Jose is up on Vegas after the first 2-1.
And San Jose leading Vegas 2-1 after 1. For those curious about the scores tonight,
That's huge if
Yeah.
Vegas loses.
Bryce mentioning in the chat, I thought Austin Matthews was better than McDavid with his amazing season. Austin Matthews never was and never will be better than Connor McDavid. There's plenty of room in second, third, fourth, fifth place for him, but, well, I shouldn't even say better room in second place. We got Connor, we got Leon, and then everyone else is fighting for all the other spots. Yes, Jay Skinner having an amazing game so far tonight. I believe it's 31 saves so far tonight.
What was that? No, they're still in the third. No, but Toronto media is coming out. Oh, it's because he's playing with an injured hand.
Yeah.
Sure.
And how many injuries has Connor McDavid had, and he still puts up incredible numbers.
Exactly. Comes back
Yeah.
after a nasty leg injury and puts up 100 points.
Yeah. So 31 saves for Stuart Skinner tonight. We got a battle.
We're good.
Good thing you called.
No. They're very much so looking forward to seeing us, but they're not worried about us yet.
Okay. Good stuff here. All right, 11:38 to go here in the third period as Tyson rejoins us.
I have to go use the hot tub.
If it's an all-night hot tub, I might be using the hot tub tonight. I don't know where you get a pair of shorts in Cold Lake at 11 o'clock at night, though.
True, I do. Walmart tomorrow.
Oh, that was a good
Yeah.
save from Stewie.
Yep, Skinner's been working the glove tonight. Several key saves tonight.
Take a couple of weeks off here so Skinner can get his glove.
All right, so the Oilers fighting the puck free, and they will head out of the zone here. Darnell Nurse leading the charge, shot on goal, but it's deflected out, and we will have a face-off in the Kings zone.
This last 11 minutes is going to drive me absolutely insane.
Yeah, this game can end any time now.
Holy, all right, look at that.
All right.
Solid 60. Gonna take that. I think that's for the first time I'll stream.
Welcome in, Christine. Let's go Oilers. Finish this one out. 11:16 to go here in the third period. 2-0 Oilers lead. Yep, that's right, Flipper do. Both goaltenders have looked strong tonight. Connor McDavid trying to give the Oilers that 3-goal lead, but another save by Korpisalo. That's save number 33, I want to, or
Yep.
yeah, 33 for Korpisalo tonight.
Stream update, 88 hours watched.
Oh, thank you very much, guys. We appreciate it.
And that's a big thank you to everybody that was tuning in very early. And we had about 10, 15, 20 people in here, and whatever that Smiley McGee walking past here, the audio things we were going through there trying to sort ourselves out. It's not our fault that they're trying to actually get through the things this weekend, but or not their fault. We're trying to get through the things this weekend, but yeah, that was a little bit of a mess. So thank you to everybody for sticking with us there.
Yeah, we appreciate it. So Jay asking in the comments, who are they most likely to play in the playoffs? Well, probably the LA Kings at this point. So this could be another potential first-round preview, but the Oilers can hang on here for another 10:55. They move past the Kings into second, but let's not get ahead of ourselves here. So,
They're only 1 point behind Vegas.
and 1 point behind Vegas. So
I will tell you, everybody upset with me about saying that the Oilers are not going to take first place in the Pacific Division. I will tell you straight up from the source, I would be one happy man to be wrong on that one.
oh yeah, if I say something and it's because the Oilers did something better than what I said, I am always happy to be wrong.
Yeah.
That is not an issue.
No. And you'll hear it in video form. I'll be like rooting on that the Oilers, and you can say, "Oh, you didn't think you could do it?" No, I didn't, but they did it, and I'm really happy about that.
Yeah. All right, Oilers heading up into the zone here.
There we go.
Evander Kane has the puck in the corner, puts it behind the net, and the Kings take over. So we're hitting the halfway mark of the third period here.
Got a
Playing
little
some good
Queen
music
and
in the
David
background.
Bowie jamming right now.
Which hopefully you guys can't hear.
No,
Because if you can, that's not good.
Well, you just got to talk a mile a minute and make sure you muddy it enough that YouTube can't figure it out.
All right.
It's only the bass you can really tell.
Uh-oh, we're about to lose our third monitor here.
Oh,
Patrick
yeah.
has the other one. Got the phones.
Brian?
9 to 5.
I think you were talking about that Connor goal from a few minutes ago, I'm hoping.
Oh, yeah.
Cam McDavid scored an absolute beauty.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not being greedy, Flipper, dude. We all hope they can pass Vegas there, so.
I mean, you know what? That would be a testament to Jay Woodcroft back-to-back years. Turns the Oilers from I guess this year I wouldn't call them a mediocre product all season, but definitely early on. And then all of a sudden, January, February hits, and he just turns a switch, and the Oilers go running down the stretch. They did it last year, and they're doing it again this year. And if they win the division because of it, that would be absolutely unreal. But
At the same time, too, you know, he lost a huge leadership in Duncan Keith.
Yeah.
And that kind of probably messed up Bouchard a bit, learning to play with a whole different D partner again. And also, goaltending at the start of the year wasn't top tier yet.
Yep. And the problem is when the Oilers were having Stuart Skinner in net and he was giving you a better game than Jack Campbell, you were still losing those games. Like Stuart Skinner was a .500 goalie until Christmas.
Yeah.
So,
Well, Jack Campbell still has a winning record.
and that's the thing, right? Is Jack Campbell was giving you wins early in the season, lots of them, and you were getting better goaltending from Stuart Skinner, perspective-wise, and losing those games and winning the Jack Campbell games. And I think for a lot of us, we'll remember this late winter, spring, and summer a lot more than we'll really remember those first 25 games this year.
Oh, and you gotta give credit to Jack Campbell. He stepped up when Skinner had the baby. He, as much as it hurts to say, he is the reason we are here where we are at right now.
And that all started right here against those LA Kings that we're playing right now and trying to take down yet again.
No, he deserves credit there. And like that for that little period there around Christmas, like Jack Campbell was playing excellent hockey. Like that was his best stretch
Yeah.
of the season. But, oh, we got a turnover here. Oh, the Oilers just clear it out from in front of the net. That looked dangerous. The Oilers need to get this out of here. Oh, and we have an opportunity here. Zach Hyman, Connor.
Hustle.
Possible 2-on-1. Well, Hyman gets a shot on goal, but Korpisalo with the easy save there. The Oilers fight for the puck in the corner. Hyman comes up with it, just looking for someone to pass to if he can get it. No, Hyman's taken down.
No call.
No call. Or do we have a call?
Nope.
Oh, no, okay. Looked like they were stopping.
Yeah, the Kings, they I think they realized that they had too many men potentially
okay.
coming off the bench.
And the Kings fight the puck back in, and they have the puck in the corner. Battle on the boards for control of the puck, and the Oilers come up with it. Matthias Ekholm has it in behind Stuart Skinner. He puts it off the boards, and it's still in. Kings with a shot on goal. Good save by Skinner. Goes back to the blue line once again, and this time the puck does go out. Evander Kane has it, and he'll put it into the Kings zone. And looks like we have an icing call. Or no.
Wow, that one stopped like an inch short of the
An inch
line
short.
there.
And the Kings come back up, and we're fighting for it in the neutral zone. And I think that's Bukestad.
Is that the trailer?
I can't tell. One of the Oilers has it, but it
They're all
didn't
in
matter.
blue
Nothing
jerseys,
happened.
Trying to do something.
And the puck goes back deep into the Kings zone. I think that was Bukestad. I think I was right.
And that is a high stick against somebody. Connor's coming out.
Have you seen Draisaitl yet since we mentioned anything?
Yeah, I think, Avery's been out, yeah.
Point streaks this season. They're just using the oldest photo of Connor McDavid they could possibly find.
Cam. That is Cam.
They don't even wear that jersey anymore.
No power play.
No power play, but the big guns are out for the Oilers.
And just to Toff's point, I'm 100% right there with you. Take it to the Kings the rest of the way home in this last 7:30.
Yeah.
You've got 36 shots, no reason not to.
The Oilers fight the puck into the Kings zone. Zach Hyman's got it. Over to Nuge. And a shot on goal, and Korpisalo has the puck and will cover up. That was Matthias Ekholm with the shot there. 7:18 to go here in the third period. And the Oilers nursing a 2-0 lead, but staying on the offensive, which is the huge key part. The best defense is a good offense. And the Oilers,
I like it.
we all know defense is not their specialty.
That's why I didn't say that, because I knew you were going to say something along that. So I'm like, if he wants to mention it, he can, because I don't want to go there yet.
It's when the Oilers sit back that they get into trouble. So so far, so good here in the third period.
To close it out, I'd love a goal from the defense, like literally proof in the pudding, the best defense is a good offense. I can't even say words. I'm tired. It's been a long week. But you know what, to be honest, if the Oilers could end up... The Oilers and Ducks tonight at 8 p.m. They have had a rough night on the graphics on Sportsnet. It is 9:30 and I'm watching the Oilers play the Kings. Just saying. I don't know if you're lost or I'm lost. But
guys, we're only doing this game tonight. I don't know which team is playing the Ducks, because that game should be in the second period now. Yeah. First intermission at least.
Leon Draisaitl and Yamamoto picking up their first assist of the season too. And I mean,
that could be why we saw Connor McDavid's brother, because he's actually playing the Anaheim Ducks right now.
The alternate Edmonton Oilers, right? Just all the Oilers brothers versus all the Ducks brothers. Just on the community downtown rink over there.
Yeah.
Starting at 8 o'clock, but it's beer league game, so it was done in an hour and a half. Can we just talk away this last 650 so I don't have to stress about anything?
True daddy
Don't
with
say
it.
that, because that happens.
Yeah. All right. The Kings giving Tyson anxiety here in the third period, but Stuart Skinner covers up at the post, and we will have another face-off in the Oilers zone with 6:37 to go here in the third period.
Yeah, normally I talk my way through doing the play-by-play, right? This one I'm actually getting to sit here and watch it as a fan with my buddies all at the same time in person. And anybody that ever needs a preview of what I look like at the bar in playoff time, you've seen it. My buddy Dennis down in Crossfield's seen it as well. It's a rough go. And you saw that highlight video of me running out of the bar at Bogies in Airdrie last year when we won against the Kings in Game 7. Imagine the sights and sounds in Bogies.
Oh yeah. Shot from the point, blocked, and the Oilers will break out the other way. Evander Kane with the puck into the Kings zone. He can't quite get the shot away. It goes in behind Korpisalo. The Oilers fighting for the puck on the boards. Desharnais in there. Draisaitl comes up with it, but the Kings regain control. And they just handle the puck behind Korpisalo as they look to break out. That pass doesn't connect, but icing will be waved off as it goes right in on Skinner. And the Oilers will take their time moving out.
Inside 6.
Inside 6 minutes to go. Brett Kulak has the puck in behind Stuart Skinner. He feeds it, and the Oilers will head up the ice. Zach Hyman couldn't quite control the pass, and the Kings will regain control and head back the other way. heading into the Oilers zone. Oilers doing some good work on the boards. And Nuge has the puck, and the Oilers will head back out. 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the third period. Soon be time to start talking about the Jonas Korpisalo watch. If the Kings go for the extra attacker here.
We got probably about two-ish, 2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes to go there, yeah. And the puck goes in on Skinner, and he just does the smart thing, covers up, and we will have another face-off in the Oilers zone.
It's been nice. This one's been a luxury to call because there is nothing arguable. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
If we're not checked into the hotel by 11, we got a problem. Us. Between you, me, and the tree over here.
Yeah.
No, you. I can just go that way.
We're good.
All right. Sounds like there was a goal behind us, some cheering going on.
Kennedy's sitting on his butt, so something happened.
Yep.
2-2
Aye.
Yeah, Toff, I think we answered your question, but I think it's going to be about 2.5 minutes when we see Korpisalo head to the bench.
Yeah.
Knowing Todd, it's usually the
Well, yeah,
4-minute mark.
Yeah, Sean in Calgary mentioning Panda does pull early, so we might see him come out earlier than that. Yeah, Toff says you're good to sleep here.
You know what? Saturday or Friday night, tomorrow night, I very well might.
Might get more sleep staying here. Yeah, we
Yeah.
got to be early on Saturday morning. So
It's 8:15 and 8 o'clock starts, and Patrick gets the luxury of starting at 8. I get the luxury of starting at 8:15. So it's going to be interesting.
yeah, Patrick is going to be powered by coffee on Saturday.
No, we got BioSteel. Don't you worry.
Coffee and BioSteel.
Ooh,
I might
Yeah.
have to do Red Bull and something else.
Yeah, Patrick might be powered by a few things on Saturday morning.
I'll definitely be
Calling a hockey game at 8 o'clock in the morning.
You know, and that is always the hardest draw. Whoever plays that game in a provincials tournament, that is usually like the make or break game of the provincials tournament is the 2 starts early on the morning and Saturday, because those are usually the ones that determine the pool play, hands down.
Who's ever awake wins.
Legitimately. I've seen it in Junior B enough times over, and to be honest with you, I don't think it was so much a factor last year because of how many games we had and how many teams, but
Oh, Draisaitl with a chance. Here's Yamamoto in front.
man,
And he's
he's
taken down.
That's a hook.
Well, it doesn't look like there's a call on the play, so Yamamoto with an excellent opportunity in front, though. Yeah, so Flipper Do with a super chat. Thank you very much, Flipper Do. I appreciate that.
let's get it. All right. There's your coffee money.
Yeah. Flipper 2 is going to make sure that I am caffeinated on Saturday morning.
There we go. I like that.
$2.79. Is that going to get me like a really nice coffee though?
A small maybe from Timmy's.
It'll get you close. I've got a loonie in my car. I can get you.
It gets me started anyway,
yeah.
Flipper Do. Thank you very much.
You can get a cookie for $3.69.
A cookie for
A cookie and a coffee for $3.69. Don't ask me how I know. I might do that every day.
I thought you were saying just a cookie. I was like, what are we living in?
Okay, we got to hone in here. Actually, if you go to Starbucks, I think the cookie is $3.69.
That's probably more expensive than that. Okay, 3:40 to go here in the third period. Puck in the Oilers zone. The Kings work the puck around. Shot on net. Skinner looks like he got a piece of it. And the Oilers are headed back out into neutral territory. We're probably... Thank you, Toff. $10 super chat from Toff.
Hey,
Give me a
thank
double
you.
and a donut.
And
And Billy coming in. You guys, thank you so
folks.
much.
Thank you. And
We were just joking around, but thank you very much.
So I don't know if you know how to read this. I'm sure you do. But when it doesn't say CA, That's the big boy money down south.
Thank you very much, all of you guys. We really
Thank
appreciate that. Thank you very much. We can get all of us a coffee.
We will definitely be grabbing coffee on
Yeah.
on the Oilers and Kings tonight.
Yeah. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Scout, don't worry about it.
Bye-bye, chat. Okay, we got 2.5 and the net's empty here. The Oilers and Kings.
2:34. See if I can
We're
bring it
gonna
up my
try
phone
and
here.
get the chat up because we're gonna miss something here if we don't get it going. Stuart Skinner out to play this puck. He's gonna leave it there for the Oilers to ram it up the boards, and it's gonna go length of the ice. Is that for icing? Oilers pushing and shoving. No icing call here. 2:18 to go, and just like that, we have nothing here, and there it is. We are going pitch and catch in the blue zone here. As I really
Yeah.
appreciate that, everybody.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. We really appreciate that. Got your comments up here on my phone so I can follow along here. As we close in, Skinner with another huge save. And it's anxiety time here.
Yeah, we are in the 2-minute drill, and Stuart Skinner is making save after save, and
And Skinner has it, and we can breathe.
that is perhaps, you know what, that glove save backhand was probably the biggest save of the game. That's a huge one that Skinner just made, and it's a lot more routine than the one he made earlier.
Okay.
Oh, don't you worry, it doesn't get any less stressful from here.
All right, minute 50 to go here in the third period. 2-0 Oilers.
That was
And-
Tyson will just play defense there to save a goal.
Are we about to witness?
We're just going to stay completely silent here because
You're gonna witness a goalie goal. Is that what you're?
I don't know. Sean's got us freaked out here.
But
Okay, I'm thinking Sean's just putting out good vibes. Okay. that was a prediction. Okay. Okay, that's the hardest part about being on a delayed stream. You don't actually know what's going on.
well, Toff backed him up there with Skinner, so I'm like,
Yeah.
Well, we
Yeah.
got multiple people saying.
That was Corpusalo's back in the net, so chill out with that for now. Face off outside the Kings line.
Okay, yeah, I thought we were about to see a Skinner goal.
But Fanti scored a goal.
Yeah.
Big talk in Edmonton.
Yeah. All right. Minute 36 to go here in the third period. The Kings come back out and probably see Corpusalo head back to the bench if the Kings can get control back here. Goes in front. Skinner another save. Back to the point. Drew Doughty with a drive. And Skinner has it.
Save number 40 of the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, Stuart Skinner is having a hell of a night.
Is it too early to talk about Skinner potentially being Rookie of the Year?
Nope.
It was not too early in December. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, minute 19 to go. The Kings are taking a time out.
Heart attack.
Yeah.
I'm vibrating here pretty hard.
We might be calling the paramedics for Tyson here momentarily.
Just don't let the gold medal game in this rink go to overtime on Sunday. Hey, you don't have time for that.
After that game, final whistle, I'm out of here.
1:19 to go.
We hear you, Sean. We hear you. Okay.
LA Kings timeout. Okay, the challenge to the chat though, and anytime the Oilers finish this game before we're finished telling you the game's over, please tell us. Like, this is one of those moments I'd like to know in advance.
All right, the Kings win the draw. They have control in behind Stuart Skinner. Back to the point. Kings move it across the blue line. Back and forth. Back to the blue line once again. Shot on goal. Skinner save. And the puck's still loose and behind the net. Goes back to the point. The Kings keep it in. 50 seconds to go here in the third period. And the Kings move the puck around the net. Drew Doughty has it behind the net, feeds it across, and the puck's off the post, according to Jack Michaels there. Oh. The Oilers can't get control. The Kings just moving it back and forth. 27 seconds to go here in the third period. The Kings have another opportunity. Skinner the save again. And the puck remains in the zone. 17 seconds to go. The Kings keeping Oil of Oil Country from breathing. Goes back to the point. The Kings still have control. Another shot blocked. Skinner save. The puck's in front. Goes in behind the net. Yes! Done it! Yes! He has done it! Stuart Skinner has shut out the Los Angeles Kings. The first shutout of the season for the Edmonton Oilers. Stuart Skinner, his second career shutout. 43 saves. It has happened. It has finally happened. Stuart Skinner, the shutout.
And in fashion.
In fashion. The Edmonton Oilers take down the LA Kings. Oh.
That was really. Did that go in?
Oh.
I think that might have went in.
No.
Well,
Skinner's
But they
doing
can
the bumps.
change it after, because it doesn't affect the game.
I don't think they're saying it
I
because
don't
it doesn't sound like it's question.
Oh.
That was a rock.
Oh.
So your guys watching the hockey game tonight are looking at the new second place team in the Pacific Division. The Edmonton Oilers have just vaulted past the LA Kings
And
with a 2-0 victory, and Stuart Skinner a 43 save shutout.
1 point back of Vegas. 3 games ago, we both said it ain't happening. And you beat LA one more time, and it's
Oh boy.
wow. And look at
Stuart
that.
Skinner getting a huge
Connor
hug from
McDavid.
Connor McDavid. Well, you know Stuart Skinner's the number 1 star tonight.
I-
And Connor's probably number 2,
And Kane's number 3.
and Kane will be number 3.
There's no other way
Yeah,
to
that's
line
that's
up.
got to be
Yeah.
your 3 stars tonight.
And that is as complete of an effort for a 2-goal hockey game you are going to see the Oilers play tonight. Yeah, did they give up shot after shot, but those first 10 shots were all from the perimeter.
And
And-
the second most beautiful thing tonight was Connor McDavid with that beautiful shorthanded goal.
300th
But
in fashion.
Stuart Skinner and his magnificent stash is the number 1 and most beautiful thing tonight in the hockey game
And I mean by a mile.
by a mile.
Like that's 3 stars.
Oh, they're giving Korpisalo the 3rd star
Fair
tonight.
enough.
I'm at 35 saves. He was
Yeah.
worthy. Yeah, but
I
yeah,
mean-
Skinner and McDavid, number 1, number 2.
And can we give some credit? We've got a mustache off between Korpisalo and Skinner. I mean, Skinner wins hands down, but that curl on that stash.
Well, Skinner looks like a hero, and Korpisalo looks like a Bond villain. So,
You can't build it up for a playoff series better than that.
although Vinny Desharnais could also be a Bond villain as well.
Vinny Desharnais could be a successful Bond villain.
Yeah, James Bond might lose that one.
I don't know much about.
3-2 Sharks, 8 minutes left
Okay.
in the second.
All right, well, friends, just to
Sean
say,
keeps streaming in the Sharks game.
unfortunately, we've got about 20 minutes to wrap up and get out of here.
Yeah.
So let's get out
So-
of here, friends. Patrick, it's all you.
Well, guys, thank you so much. You guys were an amazing audience tonight. Thank you so much for all the super chats, for watching the game with us, for putting up with the audio problems, and together,
I'm wrapping
Tyson
it
and
up right
Brandon
here.
here in Cold Lake. 118 watch hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys, it was an amazing night. Connor McDavid, beautiful goal. Stuart Skinner, 43 save shutout. The Edmonton Oilers take down the LA Kings 2-0. I couldn't think of a better way to spend a Thursday night.
I mean, this has been a dream this evening. This
Yeah.
is something that I know we had circled on our calendar for a couple of weeks now. And despite, like you said, the rockiness at the start, this turned into something absolutely beautiful.
Alrighty, guys, I think we'll wrap it up there. But once again, thank you all so much for joining us. Really special night. Edmonton Oilers 2, LA Kings nothing. Edmonton Oilers, the new second-place team in the Pacific Division.